Yo, what is going on, guys? Welcome to the Arsenal versus Leeds game. And I'm sure that you guys are all aware by now that the game is not being shown on national television. So it's going to be a pain in the ass for everybody. I get it. 100%. Hold on a second. Let me just manage this a little bit here. Yeah, because I can hear a bit of feedback. Right. So, yeah, everything looks okay now. Cam, what's going on, Cam? Big shout out to you, bro. Yeah, it's a little bit of a bummer today. We're going to have to deal with the fact that this isn't being televised. So if you obviously just bear with us, and then we'll be able to get you some live coverage of the game. Now, Bamford, it's interesting to see that the manager has set Leeds up in a more defensive way today, which is very strange. Remember, guys, Leeds have got literally all 4 wins at home. It's just when they're on the road, they can't perform. So Leeds are pretty much really, really good, rock solid at home. We know they beat Chelsea 3-0. So that's going to be a worry and a little concern. But Arsenal's form have been impeccable. The only loss so far this season is 1-0, and that is at Old Trafford. So apart from that, it's been pretty much bulletproof. So looks like Leeds are going to be setting up to make things very uncomfortable for Arsenal. What's going on, Tony? How you doing? Let me just change that around and get that in here. Okay.
Sorry, pal. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you loud and clear, mate. Loud and clear. I haven't gone through the team sheet yet. This game is going to be a little bit of a problem. I was just saying to everybody that it's not being televised. So I'm currently getting my stream now, which I think I have. Let's try and do that now.
When you find it, tell me what channel it's on.
I'll send it to you in the internal.
Oh no, I just need to know the channel name because I have all the channels.
Well, I think I've got it here.
It's going to be on an American channel, I guess.
Let's have a look. I think 3.
So I got the MSNBC and everything else like that. So I literally just need to know what channel. I can get my glasses.
Right. So is this going okay? Yeah, what's going on, 18? Big shout out to you, man. Cam says, I think Tierney wants to play. It's understood versus Liverpool for tactical reasons. Now it looks like the right back is keeping the left back out, which is the same scenario as playing as a right back. Look, man, he's just playing the better defender. That's all it is. No politics to it at all. He's just playing the better hand. That's all he's doing. Still trying to work on the stream. His goal doesn't look like it's working. So I'm just fighting through first row at the moment. Sky Sports is showing the Chelsea game. I've just seen the pictures of Aubameyang, which I don't really like seeing. So he's up on there. Okay, this might be good. I think that was 6. So looking at the Arsenal stream, yeah, it's going to be a difficult one, guys, because of the issue that we have. So let me try and pick this up on here. Okay. Right, let's see this now. I haven't used first row in such a long time. Let's blow this up and see what's going on here. Yeah, okay. So, Tony, how's your weekend going so far, man?
Mate, all I can say is wow, and wow. Okay, so I've got mine on Now Sports 2. So for those of you on IPTV link. If you go into your UK, if you go to your Sports International, now Sports 2 live, the game is not quite kicked off. I might be a little bit delayed because we have actually gone past 2 o'clock, but looks like Arsenal are just about to kick off in the black kit. As you said, Apollo, you've got the team up. Jesus is about to kick off, and the referee blows the whistle, and we are off. Oh no, we took the knee. Let's take the knee. And me wearing my red, black, and green commemorative 1968 Tommy Olympics hoodie.
I think I've got some. I think I've got some luck here. Oh yes, good luck. Yep, here we go.
Ball straight into the hands of the Leeds keeper. Not sure what that was in terms of a set piece, but it went way too
What's
long.
going on? What's going on, Lewis? Lewis, I'm going to hit you up right now. Guys, go to the private chat, and I'll put the link in the game there.
Against Leeds.
All right,
I got one.
Right, excellent. I've put the link in there for you guys in case you need one anyway. Tony's ahead of us because I'm still at the point where they're kneeling.
Yeah.
I'm ahead of you because I'm seeing us Ramsdale just kicking the ball into the keeper's hand. So
okay, so I'm very, very well behind then. So
I'm at 1 minute already.
Okay, so let me try the NBC link. Right, okay, right. So I'm on the NBC one. The screen's a little bit smaller.
I'm gonna look for that one as well.
Right, okay, guys, I'm going to run through the team sheet very quickly. It's Ramsdale in goal. It's Ben White at right back, Saliba in the middle with Gabriel. Tomiyasu keeps his place, which is really the talk of the town, and that's the news for today. Very upsetting in two ways, really. One, because Zinchenko is still out, which we can all agree has probably been the best player there in that position. And secondly, it's the second game in a row that Tierney's been benched. That's not good. My opinion would have been to play Tierney, and it would have been to also play Tomiyasu at right back, because Ben White is one of the few people who haven't had a rest. Ben White's played 5 games so far this month. So in terms of rotation, I don't think that that's a good idea. So they should have swapped that out. I don't know why he's done that. In the middle, we've got Partey and Xhaka as the bookends, and then up front, Saka, Odegaard, Martinelli, and Jesus. Anybody?
That ain't how it works out, my friend. That you keep saying that it ain't Partey.
Yeah, Johnny, I know. It's just the way I present it. I know. Anybody's update on the team? What's your thoughts on the team sheet?
Sorry, go on, Tone. After you.
Yeah, no. I mean, it's the usual. It's the usual formation. We'll have the usual inverted fullbacks. So you'll see Tomiyasu will be more closer to Partey than Xhaka will be. Xhaka will be closer to Gabriel Jesus. It's a little bit of a hold up in the game because the referees had a problem with their link up machinery. The mics and the equipment seems to be failing, so they're trying to sort it out at the moment. That's just weird, isn't it? That we got to the point in football where once upon a time referees just did their job. Now they can't do their job without the equipment. You think that they'd be able to actually just say, okay, well, let's just carry on the game and play it in the old-fashioned way without the equipment. And if we need to come to it, come back in 5 minutes when you've sorted it out. But this is where the game has been stopped for about 5 minutes. 3-4 minutes now.
Or you could use the fourth official as the link between the game itself and VAR, and then the referee can come over when there's a decision to be made.
This is mad.
Yeah, it's very frustrating, guys.
I literally just go old school. Like, we trained to do this without the equipment. Let's do it like every other referee around the country who doesn't have that technology. Yeah. And then if you need to, as Lewis alluded to, you just go to the fourth official.
So guys, Kavanagh's now talking to both managers. He clearly has a technical issue with his equipment, and there's no sign of a resolution yet. Both managers are just telling him to get on with it. They're just telling him to shut up and get on with it.
Just get on with it.
Ebony, have you got? Is the links working for you? I've sent 2 of them in the chat.
Yeah, I'm just looking. I'm going on to the second one right now.
Okay.
This is crazy.
It's too
literally 5 minutes to get your mic equipment working. Take the thing off. Just every in the old-fashioned way.
Why didn't he do a test before the game?
Because he's an idiot.
They do that. They do that. That's standard. But this does happen. I have seen this happen numerous times in games. But let's be honest. You know, the equipment should not create a 5-minute stop in game.
No.
Yeah, I agree. Big shout out to Andrew. Andrew, I hope you're doing well, mate. I hope things are going really well for you this weekend. Predictions, I've gone for Arsenal 2-0. Tony?
I can't remember what I said yesterday on the or Friday night on the stream. I know Arsenal win. I think
3-1 or something like that.
Yeah, I think I did say 3-1.
Yeah. Lewis?
3-0.
3-0. Ebony?
2-0.
2-0. Okay, so guys, right now, you're not going to believe this. This is crazy. So this is really odd. We are still waiting for play to resume. Arteta is given a full team talk to his players at the side of the pitch, giving them instructions. The Leeds manager's doing the same. It seems that the referee Kavanagh is waiting for someone to bring him a functioning microphone and earpiece.
And you'd think that would be an automatic thing that you'd say, you know what, just have the backup equipment right here in case it goes wrong. Literally, right here. Don't leave it in the office. Make sure it's on pitch side. So if anything goes wrong, all I need to do is quick change, boom. This is 6 minutes 30 and we've seen a minute to play.
But we do have news for you guys. Sorry, Lewis, you go on because you was about to say something.
It just seems too suspicious that all this technology and you're telling me it breaks down as the game kicks off. Like, I don't know, man. I don't know. It's way too suspicious for my life.
So, guys, I've got a quick update for you in the other game. Chelsea have just gone 1-0 up against Aston Villa. I believe... where are we? Okay, what's going on here?
Mason Mount.
Yeah, it's Mason Mount that scored. Where are we? Yeah, Mason Mount scored after 8 minutes. It's still Manchester United 0, Newcastle 0. That's going to be a cracking game. And Southampton 0, West Ham 0, 10 minutes gone in that game. At Arsenal, I mean, we still have not got off the mark here, guys. I'm not sure.
Crazy.
I'm not sure what Arteta can say in a team talk after 90 seconds.
Yeah, this is absolutely ridiculous. 7 minutes 50, and they still haven't kicked more than 60 seconds of football.
I hope they know I've got to leave by 3 o'clock. I've got to go to work.
This is crazy.
Honestly.
Like,
so
literally, just go old school. Just go old school.
Andrew said to Tony, I don't want that hoodie, Tony. Andrew said that Lewis, Tony looking sharp. Listen, Lewis is proper sharp, you know. Don't twist it, man. Don't twist it. Lewis is proper sharp. Andrew says, Ebony, so Ramsdale is my rival. I think you got more rivals there because Cam made a nice comment on her midweek. It's the first time he's seen her on the stream. 18 says, hey, Cam, remember, Ebony is hands off, buddy. This is turning into something else now. Maybe we're going to have another show on a Monday because, boy,
this is mad.
Proper things going on here, man.
The 9th minute. 9 minutes in, we've had 60 seconds of football.
What I would have done, if the fourth official was hooked up, substitution, referee substitution, and get on with the game. Yeah. This is way too suspicious for my liking. I'm sorry, but I'm going to say it now. It is way too sus that your mind happens to go to break a minute into a game.
So what's happening, Ebony, is the linesmen are waiting at the side of the pitch because Kavanagh can't allow play to resume until he's able to communicate with the pitch side officials and
but
VAR.
the thing is, though, the pitch side
Oh
officials.
shit! That's it. It's officially suspended, guys. The game's officially suspended.
What?
Yeah, it's officially suspended.
Are you serious?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Play is officially suspended, so we could wait. We could be waiting between 15 to 20 minutes now.
This is outrageous.
Whatever happened to go? What happened in the 80s and the 70s when football matches were played? Did they have microphones back then?
Exactly. You go down into Division 1, you ain't getting microphone mics. You're just getting football. Sunday League football.
That's how it should be. It should be old school. It should. And
guys, it isn't old school because the game runs on VAR and Hawkeye now, so everything is run electronically.
But the whole lot, all the officials can be pitch side. They can all be pitch side, and if the referee needs to communicate, he's got them there. I don't know.
I mean, that's the point. What is the point of the flags? If you can't wave a flag and signify something needs to be communicated to the referee.
Oh, okay, guys, calm down. So the official word now is the official line from VAR is that there's a power cut at Ellen Road, and the players are going back into the dressing room, and the fans are now booing. So yeah, so let's step off the technology stuff for a while. It's not their
Aaron Ramsdale is laughing his head off.
Yeah,
I will be too.
There's a power cut. There's a power cut. Yeah.
Unbelievable.
Okay. Listen, I'm gonna go and get a drink, Tony. I'll be back in a second. I forgot to get a drink.
Lewis, I think you got this right, mate. There's something fishy going on.
Way
you know one of them.
A lot of the fans last week were saying when we played Liverpool about the VAR not working properly for to see if Saka was offside. We all know that he wasn't offside anyway, but like this in this day and age, not to have a backup generator to the power that you've got,
it's just crazy.
You're telling me you poured millions of pounds into this system and you don't think about a generator for the backup as a backup system?
Absolutely, Lewis. Absolutely. It's unbelievable.
And how much money are we putting into the system as fans?
A lot.
Considering we're paying our fee to get into the ground.
Oh man! So is this one of these far eastern betting scandals where somebody's put a big bet on this game not going ahead?
It wouldn't surprise me. It wouldn't surprise me at all.
Mate.
Unbelievable. Oh, I'm going to swap over and see what's going on elsewhere. Chelsea 1-0 up at Aston Villa. Just switched on to that game.
Oh, man. So now they get back in, they re-warm up as well because they're all going to cool down. They should have just put this game at 4:30.
They should have done, or they might as well push it back to 4:30.
It might end up at that, yeah.
And
not only that, there's a lot of our fans that have travelled up there. They're going to miss trains.
That's the problem.
And the getting back's going to be absolutely ridiculous for them.
Right, guys, sorry about that. I had to go and get a drink. That'll allow me to do a little bit of homekeeping here because I don't think I've actually put the stream on Twitter. What's going on, everybody, YouTube? What's going on, everybody, on Facebook? What is happening, people? Situation right now is, let me give you all an update. The play has officially been suspended. It seems that the game is going to have to be restarted according to the rules. So we're waiting for this apparent solution to a power cut in Ellen Road. The referee has signaled the players to head back down the tunnel. a few of them were laughing as they entered, and I don't know why they're laughing because there's nothing they can do. A power cut is a power cut. It's beyond anybody's control. We first realized this when the referee's equipment wasn't working, and then they tried to get him new equipment. They brought in new equipment. That also wasn't working. The VAR then said that stopped working, and then they realized that there was a power cut. So that's where we are right now, guys. There is going to be no game at the moment until they get that sorted out. So for us,
so let's talk about the boxing from last night, shall we?
Yeah, I didn't see the boxing last night, so
let me tell you guys what I saw, because I was at the O2 last night to watch the first ever professional all women's card, headlined by Clarissa Shields against Savannah Marshall, and a co-main of Alicia Baumgardner against Michaela Meyer, both unification fights. All I can say is the venue was packed out. It was an amazing crowd. They were very vociferous. There was a huge contingent of support from North England for Savannah Marshall. But all I can say is it was a great night of entertainment. There were lots of good fights. We had local boxers like Carol Dubois, who is Daniel Dubois' sister. We had Shannon Ryan, who's from, I know she trains in Neasden, but I'm not sure where she's actually from. I think she may be south of the water, but she trains at Neasden Boxing Club. And then we had a host of Northern girls like April Hunter, Katie Artenstall, and a few others. But it was a great fight. Some great fights. The main event was Clarissa Shields against Savannah Marshall. Marshall had, like, literally, I would say she probably had about 60% of the fans in the house. And by the time the fight started, I think most people were supporting Savannah because she's the English girl. But what a performance by Clarissa Shields. She came out, she outsped her, she outworked her. Her defense was impregnable. It just was an amazing fight. And Clarissa won the fight probably around 7 rounds to 3. Some had it 6-4. But it was an amazing fight. And yeah, I mean, if you haven't had a chance to watch it, I would highly say go and watch it, because I would say that is as good as female boxing gets. That is the top two of the top 2 fighters in the whole of women's boxing fighting each other, and they performed at an exceptional level.
And what I do know is there was a lot of belts that was on hand. Pretty much
all of them.
They had.
Yeah. All of them. Every single one of the belts was up. So Alicia Baumgardner in the co-main, she beat Michaela Meyer in what was, I think, was a slightly controversial win. It was a close fight. It could have been a draw. I would have sneaked it into Meyer, but Baumgardner, the Detroit resident, she won it, and I'm pleased she won it because, you know, I do like her. But it was a good fight. And again, that was for all the belts bar one.
So who won the main one?
Clarissa Shields.
Yeah, I thought so.
So yeah, great fight. Also last night, Deontay Wilder came back. He won first round knockout of Robert Helenius in what I would call a phantom punch. Very similar to what Ali knocked out Sonny Liston in their second fight, where he kind of throws a punch, kind of hits him and knocks him out. And you're like, that didn't look like a really powerful shot. Wasn't one of those big looping shots that the old Deontay Wilder is well known for. But hey, it is what it is. Deontay is back.
It was a lovely short shot. It was a lovely short, quick punch with the right, because I've seen the knockout. I'm like, where was the punch? And usually the ones you don't see are the ones that knock you out. It was really good.
So guys, Andrew says Leeds not paid them electric bill. It's more than that, mate. The other update that I've got now, it's been confirmed by Sky Sports News, Keith Downing, that the City has a local power cut. So that's why there's delayed. That's actually the first for a Premier League game. Can you imagine 3 decades, guys, and this is the first time that a local, not a stadium, a local power cut has come to stop a Premier League game.
But that's where Lewis's thing comes into play. You'd think that they would have a generator.
Oh, there was talk of stadium lights also flashing on and off as the game started and went underway.
Yeah, but it's daylight.
Yeah, but there's some stadiums still have local lighting on in the days. So
True.
we're waiting for an official update, guys. But at the moment, you've got to wonder whether it's possible to play this game today. We should be 20 minutes in by now, so I don't know. It's possible the game could be cancelled.
It is, because if they can't get the lights off, the game would end up in darkness, because the end of the game will be dark.
Yeah, that's right. Prince says, greetings to you all, former Mrs. Martinez, Lewis White. Hope to get the points needed today. Tom Aston says Arteta out. I remember when Obama was president and they used to blame Obama for power cuts and everything. It was just hilarious. James, good to hear from you, James. James says, good afternoon, 101. At work currently, how's the game going? What game? It's a power cut, mate, so there's no game at the moment. Andrew says, was the main event the wrong result, Tony? Was it the wrong result?
If I'm being honest, I think it was. I think Michaela Mayer, the way she boxed, she deserved at least the draw. She, in my opinion, she should have nicked it by a round. I mean, obviously, boxing is a subjective sport. Two people can look at the same fight and see it completely different ways. But to me, I thought Michaela Mayer had nicked it by a round. So yeah, but yeah, as I said, I'm not unhappy.
We got a Facebook user. I don't know who this is. Who is that? I'm not sure who that is. Yeah, guys, please sign the waiver at the top of the page. It allows us to see who you are. It says, hey, Tom Aston, haven't seen you here for a while in the game chat. So the future, if we have Tierney, Tomiyasu, Partey, and Smith Rowe level rotation, players who are injury prone, the situation is actually pretty nice. Unless, of course,
that's Greg
they are really consistently injured in the future too. Feel bad for Tierney.
That's Greg G.
Oh, Greg, what's going on? What's going on, mate? Sign the waiver at the top. That was a strange one. Cam says we've got 9 games in about 4 weeks before the World Cup. Tierney will get plenty of chances in that time. 18 says make Leeds forfeit. Oh God, yeah. That's they can't.
It's true though. It's true.
Yeah.
I mean,
they should be fined. They should be fined.
Had to forfeit a game last year in the Europa, remember, in the Champions League. Remember?
Yeah, it is. Andrew says it's about levels for me. This is the first time Marshall faced someone like Shields. I still talk about the boxing.
So what did he say?
He said it's all about levels for him. This is the first time Marshall had faced someone like Shields. Yeah, I agree with that.
Well, it's not the first time because it's actually their second fight together.
No, but the other one was in 2017 and she weren't even anywhere near the levels she is now.
Well, it was in the amateurs. It was in the amateurs, that's why. And Marshall won that. Although, if you look at the fight, Clarissa Shield clearly wins that fight. So she was all about the revenge. But the good thing is, at the end of the fight, there was mutual respect from both guys, even though there was a lot of slating of each other, building the fight up prior to the fight. But mutual respect at the end.
Acting, though, isn't it?
Yeah. I think there was a genuine need for there to be that niggle, though, because that sold the fight for a lot of people.
It says Liz Truss must be in charge of the power at Ellen Road. Then he says, Greg, how you doing? Big up. This is Prince. Prince says, Greg, how you doing? Big up, bro. You guys are doing well. Hope to be in the studio again. Yeah, man. We love some Prince on the show, man. Victor says, "Come on with no generator." That's true, you know. You'd expect a stadium to at least have a generator.
Yeah, but the thing is, though, we're living in a first world country. This is one of the richest countries in the world, and we don't have power.
Yeah, Gary. Afternoon to you, Gary. G's been talking to you. Yeah, he's fixed it now. He says it's me, dude. It's me. James was saying City that's scared of us that they've got Leeds to cut the power. Yeah, tell me about it. It says what you drinking. I'm drinking Jamaican Grace cherry syrup. That's what I'm drinking. Tony looks like he's on the liquor.
I'm going I'm going for a cup of coffee.
I don't know what Lewis is drinking, and Ebony on that Jamaican punch thing as well, man.
No, I'm slur.
Oh, very posh indeed.
Very healthy.
Yeah.
I'm on the beers today.
Yeah, I got a cold Desperado in the fridge in case I need one. So guys,
United are very lucky they're not 1-0 down. Joe Linton hit the post, the woodwork, 3 times in a row.
Okay, so guys, another update. So it looks like they have some power. This could be the generator. Some screens seem to be working fine, and the lights are now back on. They did flicker again on and off, but the lights are flickering on and off. A couple of Leeds substitutes are warming up. Some more updates. Some Arsenal fans are headed for the concourse. Others are waiting in their seats. All are clueless as to whether the power cut will be resolved. We now have a couple of officials back on the pitch after the pitch testing, just to see whether Hawkeye is working, because Hawkeye currently is not working.
Absolute disgrace.
And there is some optimism, guys, that this game will actually carry on.
It's gonna go on. It's gonna go on.
Andrew says, Ebony, you need to try a glass of Andy Roach. Very refreshing.
Whatever that means. Whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
Oh,
but
man, this is
let me keep my mind clean. Right. Now, those 2 streams that have been recommended, one of them is just giving me Brazilians. Apollo.
Yeah.
The other one is just not working for me personally.
So just for the IPTV watchers, my Now Sport went down. I don't know if anybody else is Now Sport, but the match is on Optus Sport Channel 5.
Right, on my side, I'm just refreshing the page to see what's going on.
Optus. Let me see if I can actually.
I'm just refreshing the page. It just looks like the stream has stopped. Andrew says, "Where's Vincey?" Vincey, I've been talking to him all weekend. Actually, Vincey is quite busy at the moment, but I did expect him to make an appearance today. It was Bertram's birthday yesterday, so happy birthday to Bertram Spence. And I know he's up, but it is early there in New York. It's probably about 9:30 in New York, so man's probably just getting up, having breakfast, chilling out, waiting to watch the game. Let me refresh this so I can try and get.
Ooh, good shot. Was that Danny Ings? Yeah, it was Danny Ings. He just had a shot saved by Kepa. I don't know why Kepa's in goal. Is Mendy injured?
Yeah, I think he's had a slight knock. Yeah.
Okay.
I've got the Chelsea game up on my Xbox here, but I've got no interest in Chelsea Football Club.
Neither do I, which is why I'm not watching it.
Yeah,
I'm only watching it, hoping Villa can come back and win.
Yeah, when it's a goal, man, it's always the guys. Does anybody realize that Spurs are off to their best start in 56 years?
I don't care about that little team there, man.
Not interested. Not interested.
But who have they played? They played
exactly.
The only team they played is us, and they lost.
Yeah, oh no, they played Chelsea and they should have lost.
Yeah, and not only that, that penalty was just as soft as Jesus's last week. And they're making out that Harry Kane is this big ass, you know, he's great, he's this, he's that.
Yeah.
I love the way the media
scored 5 pens this season already.
Like 31 or 32% of his career goals have been from the penalty spot. That just tells you everything you need to know.
Oh.
Who the other?
Well, some people reckon he's first world class.
That should have been a goal.
He's world class.
He's a world class tackling.
Terrible touch by Ollie Watkins in the box. If he controls that, he's gone open goal, and he's mistouched it, and it's gone to the keeper.
My days.
Terrible touch.
That's a big save from Kepa.
Right, Ebony, I'm sending you another link, which I'm currently watching. But all that's happening, guys, is the Leeds players are running up and down, warming up. Arsenal players on the pitch. All right, okay, guys, we've got an official word. So the players are back out on the pitch at Ellen Road. We're expecting 5 to 10 minutes warm up, and then they will resume. The official play time is the game will restart at 2:40. So let me just put that in the banner here. So I've got
goal! Oh my gosh, what a save! What a save!
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah.
What a save!
From who?
That's Gordon Banks at his best.
Kepa.
Yeah, it's Kepa.
Wow.
So guys, Arsenal game will restart at 2:40.
Wow.
That was a great save.
So what's happened to Mendy then? Is he injured?
That's what I said. He must be.
World Cup predictions. Brazil all the way for me, man. Even though you've got to look at, you know, France has got a great team. France really under-delivered in the Euros last season.
Who needs the Euros when you're the world champions?
You know, I think Holland might do. I think Holland might actually do something.
I don't think.
Holland are not close. Belgium more like.
Belgium will get a good team.
Belgium is the international version of Tottenham. They're just not quite there. They play good. They're all right, but nah, not for me.
Also, we need to get confirmation on play restarting. I don't think play's going to restart, guys. I think they're going to restart
that's
the
a
entire
terrible
match.
That's a yellow card, right? Surely. Well done. To be fair, the pass to who is it? Leon Bailey should have been earlier.
Yeah.
Absolutely cynical challenge from Chilwell there. He knew what he was doing. Great run by Ramsey. Really good run.
Right,
shame about Reece James, isn't it?
I don't think it's a shame because we played him in a couple.
I like the kid, man. I like the kid.
He's a good player, but you know, if Chelsea are weak when they come to us or when we play at their place, because I haven't checked, then so be it.
Yeah.
So be it. We got objectives to hit here.
Here's an interesting fact. I taught at Reece James's school last year.
Did you?
Yeah, he went to Sheen Mount. And him and his sister are well known in the school as ex-students.
Nice. Your claim to fame.
Chelsea as well.
No, my actual claim to fame is I went to school with Cyril Regis. And I went to school with Apollo Campbell.
You go to school with his cousin.
Oh man. We in my school, Colton Cole went to my school.
Okay.
By the time I went to the school, I was like year 7. He was like year 11.
Yeah.
So that's one of our top ones there.
Yeah.
Nobody famous went to my school. No, I'm lying. Remember
guys, the managers are back out on the field and the players are back out on the field as well. So play should resume in another 2 to 3 minutes.
But I thought you said they were going to have a 10-minute warm-up. Because the linesmen are warming up right now, so it can't be 2 to 3 minutes. They're in their proper warm-up drills. I'd say at minimum 10 minutes. Although they might speed it up and do it in 5. But this looks like they're in proper warm-up routines. The three lines, the three officials are doing their stretches and stuff.
Yes, I went to school. I went to the same school as Lisa Morris.
Who?
Don't know who that is.
Yeah, she's one of Liam Gallagher's baby mothers.
Ah.
Is that a claim to fame?
Almost.
Has he not got the world of baby mothers?
Patsy Kensett, Nicole Appleton. Was it Natalie? One of them.
I saw someone asked in the chat what our predictions are for Man City against Liverpool or Liverpool against Man City, because
I think it'll be a draw, you know.
I hope it's a draw. I hope Liverpool win.
It's a City win for me. Liverpool will score.
Liverpool ain't lost at home in 5 years, bro.
There's always records are made to be broken. And they've got one of the best finishers. I wouldn't say they've got one of the best centre forwards in the world that only needs to touch the ball less than 10 times to be effective.
Haaland.
You know, Haaland.
It looks like the referee's taking the ball to the goal area. Was he testing the goal? What's he doing? What's the lines? What's he doing? Oh, he's checking
the goal line technology.
I'm like, what's he doing with the ball on the post? You never normally see this in a game.
It's actually quite exciting, isn't it?
Oh dear, right. That's the first half done. Let's get into the second half. Are we losing you at 3, Ebony?
Yeah, because I gotta go to work.
That's a shame. Okay, final team talk. The guys are in a huddle. Looks like we're about to get started.
Right, let me try then, in that case.
For those on IPTV, the game is on Optus Sport 5.
I can't even get into Optus. Let me try this next one.
You lot on IPTV, yeah?
Yeah. I'm on IPTV.
I had to go on the English Premier League channel and then click on Arsenal to find.
Okay, looks like we're resuming now, guys.
Yeah, team huddle's just finished. Boys are out on the pitch.
Right, here we go.
They could start the game from scratch.
So the play restarts with a Leeds throw-in with just over a minute on the clock. So it'd be fascinating to see how this delay impacts the game, guys. Like, here we go. Here we go.
I've always wondered why some of these players have cut holes in their socks.
Freedom of movement, I think.
Also, just to let you know, Ebony, the stream that I sent you before, which I've just sent again now, is working again.
Okay,
so
cool.
All they did is just shut the bandwidth off, just
right.
because of the problem.
Okay, cheers.
Yeah. Come on, Arsenal, let's go.
So have you kicked off, Lewis?
It decided it wanted to buffer.
Yeah, same. Yeah, my one's working again now. Right, okay, so yeah, my one's restarted. Okay, we've restarted the game, guys. Play resumes. bright start from Leeds. Yeah, a delay of 37 minutes on today's game. Unbelievable.
Come on, man. You've got to control that a bit better.
That's bad pass by Tomiyasu.
Yeah.
You sure Tomiyasu is really left-footed?
Yeah,
He can
naturally, yeah.
You sure?
Is he?
Yeah.
He's right.
I swear he's right-footed, bro.
He's two-footed players. He's naturally left-footed.
Yeah,
That's what I've got.
But he predominantly he dribbles with his right foot, which tells me he's right-footed.
So then the information on the national team of him is wrong then.
I mean, don't forget, you can play down the left with a right foot. Robert Perez did it all his career.
So first chance of the game, guys, a shot. I think it's Sinistra, the winger, unleashes a low shot from outside the box, which flies yards wide of Ramsdale. Ramsdale had it covered, so there wasn't an issue with that. So, guys, just to cover off what happened, the game was delayed for 37 minutes. The official line from Leeds is that there was a power cut across Beeston part of the city where Ellen Road is based. Leeds were able to reboot everything quickly in the stadium, but VAR and Hawkeye were still down, and that's what caused most of the delay. On the pitch, Arsenal just need to calm down because you can see Sinistera's shot went wide, and the passing was just off a little bit. So Arteta has a job to just get these guys re-engaged again.
This is better. Good. Just keep it for a little bit. Get a feel for the ball, you know. Get your touches in. Oh, Saka, you're lucky to get that one.
Yeah, it's a foul to Arsenal. So we're probably all over the place right now. I'm on 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Tony, where are you?
3 minutes 30 seconds.
What about you, Lewis?
I'm on 3:43.
Yeah, we're probably all about the same place. Ebony, that link that I sent you is just going out like Ellen Road. I should have just gone back to the original one. So let me. I think the original one I put the link in there, which is the one before that. So let me just cross it over to here.
That's it, boys. Just calm it down, make them run. They will run out of steam eventually. Oh, come on, Martinelli.
Yeah, it's a shame it's destabilized the situation a little bit. And
I actually think it would have been a very similar start, regardless of the power cut.
Yeah.
Leeds are a team that like to press.
Right, so I'm now back at 4 minutes and 40 seconds. All right, I'm back in the mix now.
Same as me, so we're about the same. Lewis is ahead by 10 seconds.
So let's get back on with this commentary. So, guys, Arsenal are a bit jaded now, but they're starting to get some possession going. Ben White wins a free kick. Looked like it was a foul from Sinistra, but the referee waves play on. It's good atmosphere inside the crowd now. I'm just wondering, all of those people who walked off, did they go and leave the stadium, or did they just go get some refreshments?
They went to get a drink.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to have to depend on you guys for your commentary, because every single stream that I have been recommended is not working for me.
Yeah, I'm watching the second to last stream. So the one that starts with what's that? Give Men. I'm watching the Give Men one.
Yeah, I've tried that one.
Yeah, I'm watching it now.
I won't ask you what the rest of that stream title is. Give Men
I'll
what?
tell you, man. Hey, the pop-ups are real. I didn't even want to talk about this Brazilian thing, man. The pop-ups are real.
Yeah, the pop-ups are real. I've had about 5.
Like, hey, Lewis, live cam shows everything, you know. Oh God! Right, I better change this banner because this banner's been up for a while. Where are we?
Good line from Arsenal. Offside with Rodrigo.
Right, let me go and prepare myself.
Good step up by Gabriel, actually. Need to give him a bit of praise there.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, perfect.
Oh, come on, Gabby, man.
Right, here we are.
One thing I want him to do is tidy up his passing because it's all
awful.
over the place, man.
Yeah, that was awful. I mean, what was he even looking at?
Rodrigo, one of their best players, actually.
That Sinestra is very dangerous as well.
He is.
He had a real season in the Dutch league last year.
Here comes Leeds again with Rodri on the right-hand side. Who's got Gabriel in front of them. They look like they're pretty much well covered on that right with Tomiyasu and Gabriel. Leeds passing the ball around well. And Ben White just heads it off for a throw-in. What's that?
What minute you up?
7 minutes and 20 seconds.
Okay, I was going to say you're behind me by 10 seconds and probably 20 seconds to So I tell you who's having a very quiet game at the moment and not really putting themselves in is Martin Odegaard.
I think they're all having quiet games at the moment.
I think Martin Odegaard needs to be dictating the midfield better. Because that's his job.
That's Partey's job though. But I get what you're trying to say, Tony. Like you want him to be on the ball higher up the field.
Yeah.
And pulling the strings
because the ball hasn't gone to Jesus yet.
Oh, good ball by Odegaard. Tomiyasu's on the left. Martinelli now attacking on the left. Ball comes into the box. It's laid off for Odegaard. Odegaard, is he going to have a shot? It's been held up now, and it looks like it's Xhaka that loses the ball.
Well done.
It's a good opportunity there.
I don't think Jesus has touched the ball yet.
He has, but very deep. Right, now we got the ball back. Come on, can we break quick? Come on, boys. There's no move. There's just no movement. Because Leeds are sitting in deep and compact, they're just cutting off all the passing lanes.
Yeah.
So we unlucky. It was a good idea, but I think I would have kept the ball there. Tied it. Can we win this back? Oh, good tackle, Partey. Come on, no foul. Stand him up.
It's half-time at Chelsea. Chelsea won, Aston Villa 0 in that game.
Excellent play from Saliba in the box there to get rid of that. The touch was impressive.
We're not settled. I was telling my friend.
No, we're definitely not settled. Yeah, definitely.
I was saying to him, this game's not an easy game at Ellen Road. At home, I would have been all right, but Ellen Road's just completely different. And I was saying to him, the home crowd, no matter where you go, is an extra man on the field, because when you do good stuff, it lifts the crowd. You get that reaction, you get that extra energy. So we need to nullify the crowd, and we're not doing that. We're not holding the ball in for long enough.
Yeah, we're struggling in the midfield. Gary says Mendy is injured. Andrew says, Apollo, you need to switch around. No, I never do that, mate. Ever. If you've been following this channel for years and on the forums, I always put Arsenal first, never second. And that's just me being an Arsenal fan. We are never second, mate, always first. So I never do the home and away thing when I put Arsenal scores down or any streams. Never, ever.
All right, now what are you going to do, Saka? What are you going to do?
So I'm at 10 minutes and 50 seconds now, guys.
Good driving run from Saka.
That's better on the left. Martinelli now looking, spraying the ball out to Odegaard. Odegaard goes on the right to Saka. Yeah, and there's Tony.
I think Odegaard should have made an earlier run to make it a little bit easier for Saka there.
Yeah, this is what we need, guys. It's dangerous. Arsenal on the attack now. Come on, lads.
But I think Odegaard has had some quiet games for the past 5 or 6 games.
I agree. In the last 5 minutes, he's really picked up the tempo with this game.
He needs
to picked it up in the last 5 minutes.
He needs to. He needs to be starting to dictate play a bit more.
Yeah, because that's the kind of player he is.
Ooh, oh, come on, we gotta have somebody there for the con. Xhaka, get back. Let Jesus do that job.
Oh, that was weak.
Well in, Martinelli, great tracking. Bloody hell. Come on, boys. This is awful.
Ramsdale's unfortunate there not to be punished as he races out of his box for sweep up.
No, I'm not happy. I'm not happy with. We're not looking after this ball good enough, man. Giving it away so cheap. Right, refs giving advantage to Leeds. Leeds wasted it. Martin Odegaard, nice little body feint, and we're up the pitch. Good.
We're just being so sloppy right now.
Nice. Come on, Martinelli. What you got? Nah, no, ref. Arnold.
Well, ref played the advantage and they lost the ball. Odegaard now picks up the ball in the midfield. Martinelli now has the ball on the left.
How's that foul, man?
Wow.
That's not a foul for me.
It seems like we're slow right now.
You know what Leeds it is? Give credit to Leeds. Leeds are on us, man.
They're organised.
Leeds are not giving us any space to work with, and we're struggling to get in the game. Still early doors.
Yeah.
Still early doors.
Don't forget they've had a whole week off to prepare.
But I still think look after the ball, keep them running because they can't keep this level of press up for 90 minutes. Well done, Saka. Come on. Good. Right, just
Victor says we still need a better coach. Victor, that coach is top of the league, mate.
Well, that's it, lads. Good. Yeah, just keep it moving. Oh, Tommy Asu, that's got to be better there. Got to be better
picking
there.
Up a loose ball on the right here now.
Well done, Saliba.
A goal would really settle me down right now.
No, Arteta is not happy with how we're playing right now. I'll be.
You hear what the commentator just said, guys?
No,
I got the volume off.
Something I've been saying to Tony and Bertrand for weeks. There is no easy ride in the Premier League. The teams are at such a level now where if you don't turn up, you're just going to get turned over. You have to be on it every single game.
I'll play Xhaka.
Good. Now we spray in. Now Saka work.
Control it there. Martinelli should have taken the touch. Tried to do. Mind you, you got to have a goal. That's his job.
He couldn't. He couldn't. He got cleared. That touch.
Yeah.
Winners. Well done. Good tidying up there by Tommy.
Gary says, what streams are you watching? Some of the guys are on IPTV, Gary. I'm on Give Men.
Don't say it.
Yeah, I'm on a stream, Gary. I'm on a stream.
Come on, boys. That's a ball. That's a ball.
Also, there's another one, Gary, called weakstreams.com. Weak, as in you make me weak at the knees. Weakstreams.com. There's another one on there, but that one's giving me an ebony trouble. So
they're all giving me trouble, to be honest. Especially give men, but yeah.
We've got Saka on the right here in attack, guys. And we've just it'll come together, guys. Early doors.
Yeah, still
we'll come together.
Yeah, we're only 16 minutes in, 17 minutes in.
It feels like we're feels like we're a lot longer in than 16 minutes, but
yeah, we should have kicked off. We should have been kicking off the second half now.
Yeah.
Right, folks, I'm gonna go. I will be with you on the next game.
All right, Ebony.
We're hopefully on TV. All right, folks, have a good one.
All right, take care, Ebony, man.
Up the Gunners.
Nice one. So, good shot, guys. Odegaard picks up position in the pocket of space, drives forwards, and shoots about 20 yards, but his shot hits Jesus. Arsenal now finding Martinelli again. It's coming, guys. It's coming. Yeah, I'm on 17 minutes as well, Gary.
I'm on 18:03.
Hey, Andrew, be afraid. Be very afraid.
Nice. We look like we're in the game now.
How can you be on 17 and you're actually ahead of me?
Oh, you know what? Odegaard shoots when he don't need to shoot, and then passes when he. Terrible ball. Terrible ball. He just read that, man.
I'm on 19 minutes now, Tony.
I was gonna say you must be ahead because you talked about a move that like literally was coming up on
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Leeds are gonna go 1-0 up. Oh!
He missed.
Nearly an opener there for Leeds, guys. Rodrigo finds Sinestra on the left, and his low shot deflects just wide of Ramsdale's near post. Wow, that was close. It's nearly Leeds 1-0. Nearly Leeds 1-0 up, guys. Nearly Leeds 1-0 up. We've got somebody saying, "Where can I watch this, please?" Check out the link, which is weakstreams.com. And I'm not even going to give you the other title because that one's just crazy. Yeah, but check out Weak Streams.
If you've got IPTV, Optus Sport 5, or Now Sports 2, both channels have got it.
Mark saying, just arrived, sorry, missed. Sorry, what I missed. Just an excellent commentary of the power cut. Yeah, the power cut. Yeah, everybody thought that it was Les Trust that was in charge of the power up there. But 37 minutes delay.
Oh, my Lord.
Yeah, did you lot are now just seeing the Leeds chance, yeah?
The bloody scramble in the box.
Yeah.
The corner. Good save by Ramsdale.
We need to play at our pace and not Leeds' pace. That's
we're
part
under
of the
pressure now, man. Leeds have got all the intensity at the moment.
Just slow it down and good. Okay. What are you gonna do, Martinelli? Oh!
Listen, great save by Ramsdale.
We should have taken that chance there.
Yeah.
Oh, go on. Come on, Arsenal. Oh! Jesus. This should have been 1-0 Arsenal.
How have you now gone behind me? You're now 5 seconds behind me.
Come on. I'm on 21 minutes.
Your clock isn't in sync with what's happening.
On? All right, anyways, if that goal goes in
from
Leeds off the corner, it would have been ruled out for handball anyway. Because it comes off twice.
Yeah, but it's accidental. It's not like he's put his hands in a dangerous or
you can
or
see here the ball goes wide. Martinelli's on the right. Oh, Jesus should have scored. Oh, I would have put my money on that.
Right, here we go. Come on. Let's get up the pitch, boys, man. Good.
This is a good game from both sides, guys. Both sides really attacking well.
Good. Come on, Martinelli. What you got? Oh.
Yeah, there was multiple handballs in that Ramsdale save, by the way, guys.
They know Martinelli's going to cut in. Martinelli needs to now go down the outside a couple of times.
So, guys, like I said, this is a very, very entertaining game. Leeds playing very, very opening the game up, they're pressing hard, working hard. Arsenal now just beat the trap in transition. Time and time again, they're finding Odegaard and Partey, and Arsenal now looking dangerous. It's just going from side to side, to be honest. Odegaard has really stepped up, man. Really stepped up in the last 10 minutes.
Go on, Eddie. That's beautiful. That is beautiful. Go on, son. Well done. Now we turn and play. Come on. That's it. Odegaard's on the ball, looking for a pass.
Nobody is coming here playing defensive football. Both teams attacking strongly today.
Sort it out, Odegaard, please. Sort it out. Get your range. It's either Martinelli run, but Martinelli's just made a lung bursting run from defense, so play to his feet.
Yeah, he should do.
Hoggins here, man. He just made a lung bursting run. He ain't looking to go into the box there.
Man, this is crazy now. This is crazy. It's end-to-end stuff at the moment.
That's it.
Yeah.
Watch the runs in behind on the Bayern side. Good.
But, me and Tony was right, though. It took Arsenal about 15, 20 minutes to settle into the game. And now we're starting to find our feet. But Leeds, the intensity from Leeds has been fantastic. Victor says Gabriel needs to be benched. He almost cost us 2 handballs in 2 games. There is a question about that as well. Obviously, the manager's not doing that, probably for confidence.
He's still one
does
of our
have
best
options
defenders.
in the middle. But I think if you bench Gabriel now, I think it sends out a negative message to him. And it probably, if you're going to see the player come into form, then it's probably best to keep him on the pitch. Especially after that those 2 tough games.
Oh my Lord. Come on, man. That is too easy.
Are you talking about
the crosses now?
Sintera causing problems again. He's been on us, man.
I don't expect Ben White to beat him in a foot race, but I expect him just to get a little bit tighter. So when he receives the ball, he's under a bit more pressure. That's just too easy.
Okay, so stream's just gone out again, so just waiting for it to come back.
Well done, Saka. Good positioning. Boy, halftime needs to hurry up and come because
it's only 25 minutes in, Lewis. We've got another 20 minutes left.
The thing is, these boys haven't changed nothing that they're doing at the moment. Yeah, they're giving the ball away like it's a hot potato, and we're playing to Leeds tempo. We are.
Yeah, I agree with that. Lewis. I'm on 25 minutes 30 seconds, guys.
Yeah,
right. You're a couple of seconds ahead of me now.
I'm not sure on Apollo's timing because he's talking about stuff that's happened.
Bro, I'm switching between 3 different feeds.
Oh, right. I was going to say, because you were talking about something and it happened previously, but your timing was saying you was ahead of me.
Yeah, this stream I'm on now is 2 minutes further than my other normal stream.
Okay.
Good. But I don't want Jesus dropping into midfield like this and picking up the ball because he's not got the ball up top. I want him further up the field.
Mate, that's fine. That's how a fluid system works.
I know. But as a striker myself, I would feel a little bit frustrated in having to drop in there to get the ball.
That's what Lacazette thrives at, being able to do that. And a good striker can do that. Yeah? Let's not forget Thierry Henry, one of his best ever goals comes from him picking up the ball on the edge of our area.
Oh, look at Saka there. Oh. It's coming, lads. It's coming.
I think Saka's going to be the key today to this game.
Yeah.
He's playing. He's been...
Yeah, so long as he takes his chances if they come along, because he's often guilty of missing opportunities.
Get up and get on with it. No time, no turn. Oh my Lord.
That's a nice turn.
That's enough. Well done. I think Tomiyasu could have turned on that instead of going back.
That's fine.
I'm just saying.
You play the odds. Yeah, you don't want to give it away there, because you know, as a defender, you're always going to play the safe odds.
This is better. Just good. Oh, ref! Come on, ref! How the hell were you not giving a free kick there? Come on!
He's
taking him out. And you're saying play on. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, should be in. No, come on.
Yeah, and just guys, that mistransfer Jesus earlier on, man. Man. Sometimes when you're playing away from home, you're only gonna get a few chances, man.
I'm sure he's offside.
Hold on, that's good That's good defending. That's good defending. Good. All day. Ref, I'm sorry, but that's a foul on Jesus as he's driving through there. He don't get touched. He finds Saka, and Saka's got a chance on goal.
Yeah.
Right, it's offside as well. So do we not?
Yeah, that's what I said when it happened.
But I like Gabriel's body shape as well. He didn't show him nothing. Kept his feet quick. Stayed nice and low.
On the attack now. The ball gets crossed in, but it goes out for a goal kick.
So you're behind now. What's happened? You was ahead of me. Now you're behind me.
Yeah, I told you I'm switching from 3 different feeds.
You're still switching.
Yeah. I'm on 29 minutes and 40 seconds.
Yeah, but your action is behind us.
Yeah, because I've got Tony. If you see how much screens I've got here in my office.
Lovely.
Great feet by Gabriel. We got a free kick, Apollo. Are you there?
Yeah. I'm there.
Okay.
Ref, how many times? That's all they've done is just kick through us for the whole entire game. When are you gonna get a card out?
Well, yeah, you can see, guys. Odegaard, lovely little ball in Odegaard to Party there, and then Party to. You can see
that's
Jesus
actually not a kick. That's actually just ran into the player. So
yeah, Jesus couldn't stay on his feet there.
Nah, they know what they're doing.
But it's not a yellow card by any stretch of the imagination.
They've been doing it all game to Jesus. They don't want him running. They don't want to be turning back and shuffling back. They know what they're doing here.
But you know what, Lewis? Brilliant free kick. To get the free kick was brilliant. They just sliced through Leeds there with one-touch passing. And
the move was brilliant. It was beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
Who's taking it?
Favours at what? Left footer from here?
Yeah, Odegaard for me.
I'll give it to Xhaka. Let Xhaka have a power.
Xhaka can't dip the ball over a line.
I've seen him lick a football
Yeah, but that's all he can do. He can't finesse the ball over a line and let it dip underneath the bar. He can blast the ball in there, but
it's one of those days where it's really hard to just, this is okay. It's a little bit further out than
Odegaard can dip the ball through there and then get it under the bar, but Xhaka's just for power.
You need power. This is far, bro. You need to have power, because if you don't have power, you don't beat the keeper.
Nah, this is a clipping to the back post, a reverse ball.
Trust me to get a clipping right as he hits it. See,
I'm going to get a drink.
Yeah, so Odegaard goes for goal for the free kick, but it's a long way out, guys. It's probably more than 30 yards, actually. It looks like it's about 33.
And that's why it needs power.
Yeah. But he probably would. Xhaka probably wouldn't have been able to. You can see here. Look, he just doesn't hit the target, really, does he? And the goalkeeper gets a hand to it. It's a corner to Arsenal.
There's not enough power generated on the shot for the goalkeeper not to move his feet and be able to save it.
Yeah.
You did in that situation. You need the ball to travel quicker. So I would have let Xhaka take it.
So Gabriel and Saliba just playing the ball out the back safely. I think they're just trying to manage the game as they can, and I think they're trying to slow the game down as well. They took an awful long time to take that free kick. Such is the pace of the game right now. Very, 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 very fast-paced game. Come on, Saka. Yes!
Come on!
Yes!
Patience, my friend. Patience.
Oh wait, I'll let you guys. Sorry, I'm flicking between so many different streams here. It is just crazy. I knew it was coming. It was actually Lewis that called it. Lewis was the man that called it. He said that Saka is going to be the difference in the game. Lewis, big shout out to you, Lewis. Lewis is the one that called it. Unbelievable. This is what we needed. This team is just so resilient. They have been against an onslaught from Leeds. Leeds have absolutely thrown the kitchen sink at Arsenal. And it was coming. Me and Tony was talking about the last 10 minutes. Arsenal finally finding their foot in this game, finally starting to get control. Partey and Odegaard starting to get that transitional play forward, and just an absolute fantastic. I said before, Arsenal was slicing through them with the intricate passing, and just an absolute. Have you guys got the goal yet?
Yeah.
What a finish from! I tell you, the ball comes in. It's actually a terrible crossfield pass by Rodrigo.
That's right.
Gives possession. He gives possession to Arsenal. From there, Saka knobs the ball down to Odegaard. He takes it back from him before unleashing an unstoppable high finish into the net from such a crazy angle as well. What a goal! What an absolute goal! Lewis,
Can I just say, Apollo, there's been a few fans that have been on Saka's back, right, before, and he's one of those players that he just eases into the season without people realizing. Because if you look at his numbers up until now, he's been very, very consistent. It's just that once we expect him to do so much, we think that he's not playing well, but he's having an unreal season right now. And he's learning to. And look, he's learning when to do it.
Yeah.
Do you know what? Right. I've got to be honest with you. I'm not one that likes goalkeepers going down on their near post. Remember Seaman doing that against who was it?
This is absolutely crazy. This is absolutely crazy. What have we got here, guys? Everybody's just going crazy with the stream. Gary says his stream is fine at the moment. He says great move by Arsenal. Pengy's going crazy there. Big shout out to you, Mark Ellis. And Gary is saying, no, it was a crazy assist by Odegaard again. Cam says world-class finish by Saka. G says Odegaard with another brilliant assist. I'm telling you, man, this is so good to watch right now. So good. Andrew says Ryan Giggs, Tony Cox, FA Cup semi-final 1999.
That's the one. Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. That is exactly the one. He goes down and you're like, if you just stand up, you stop it going in the goal.
Yeah.
But then you gotta give Saka credit, give him everything for going for a low drive.
Absolutely, it's a beautiful finish
with his right foot.
Yeah, it's a cracker.
Guys, I'm telling you, man. And look, it was Lewis that called it. Lewis says the difference in this game is going to be Saka. He was bang on. But as me and Tony said, Arsenal was starting to the slow start, and you can see mentally
come on,
find ourselves. But
bring out your
yellow.
Ref, surely that's a yellow. Brilliant. Come on, man. That's a yellow. It's cynical. Adams knows exactly what he's doing there. We got to keep
our head now. We got to keep our head now until half time. Yeah. We got to keep our head.
Leeds will end up getting a player sent off like they did at the Emirates.
Yeah, it was Rafinha. Was it Rafinha? Yeah, I think it was Rafinha.
It was Rafinha at the Emirates. Yeah. Do you know what it is, Lewis? Right? This is what class from Saliba. What class? It's just different gravy. You know, if he loses the ball there, they've got a one-on-one.
Yeah, I was just about to say that.
Literally, he is such class. But yeah, you know, Lewis, in terms of physicality, teams like Leeds are gonna come out and they're gonna chop you every chance they get because they're like that. You know, it's like a modern day Bolton Wanderers.
Yeah,
it is.
Like I said to you guys, right?
I'm laughing because I agree with what you're saying. You know, they're like City. When they don't win games, they'll go to that horrible
tactics,
English type of tactics because they can't live one-touch football.
That's right.
Like I said to you guys, Leeds have won 4 games at home, including beating Chelsea 3-0. Yeah, let's not hide away at the fact of how tough this game is today, and how much of a challenge it is today. They have come here to play. There's no two ways about it. They have come here to win.
What a take! What a take, Martinelli. Love that.
He's showing off now. He is.
I got to sort this out. Who is this on Facebook?
Saka, you didn't need to.
This is Darren. Darren, I'm probably. Hold on, Darren.
I got a stream that might work.
Yeah, you can. I'm gonna try and send Darren a stream. Darren, don't worry, mate. We're coming to your rescue.
That left back has got some serious eyebrows.
Yeah, that's. Hey, I just watched Marvel Werewolf by Night last week, so I'm all over that. I'm all over that, man. Some pure Wolfman business. Right, let me see if I can find Darren.
It's gone.
Right, let's see if I could find Darren.
Darren. Well done, Tommy Yasu. Do you know what? I've got to be honest with you. Tommy Yasu gives me so much more
assurance.
Assurance, that's the word. Yeah.
Like he's great, but he needs to be just a little bit better with his passing. That's my only criticism of him. But we got to remember he's playing on his least favorite side in his probably least favorite position as well.
Okay.
Well,
so
this has been a challenge today for all of us, guys. First of all, we got the streams kicking us out constantly. We've got the power cut at Ellen Road.
Oh my God. Oh, la la.
Yeah, it's a close one, Tony.
Oh, only got it back.
We just need to manage to get our foot on the ball and just manage the game till half time. Because
yeah. Boy, this has been a mad day today, you know, guys.
Lovely. Do you know what I'm loving about Arsenal today is the hard work on and off the ball when we're out of possession. Yeah. You know, we're matching Leeds' energy. Beautiful. Oh, I had to be a bit tidier there, party.
Yeah. It was nice up until that, though, wasn't it?
All day, Rams, no arms. Chill it down. Chill it down. You see what I'm saying? Relax. Just chill the game down.
Guys, that hit from Saka caught me like a haymaker. My left cheek is hurting me. My left cheek is hurting me, man. That boy.
I'm praising Saka for taking it with his weaker foot because it's something that I told my under 10s all the time. Yeah. I say to him, if the ball is on that side, I don't care where the ball goes, you get a praise for me for trying with your weaker foot. And today, a lot of them did it today. So, all good.
We just need to keep this managed before and get into half time. That's what we need to do. We've got 2 minutes to half time, guys. And God, I think we can all do with a break. Tony, this has been intense, man.
I mean,
guys, when you're top of the league, everybody wants your blood.
Fast-paced game, look. We're going to have games like this. We're going to have a lot more games like this, You imagine that, when we play likes of City and, this is the kind of tempo we're going to be at for 90 minutes. So,
yeah, because as I said, Tony, we've got the target on our back, mate.
Yeah.
Cam says his stream is about 10 years behind. Don't worry, bro. We got you covered here, man. Don't worry. Andrew says, Lewis, that jacket got you looking like bin man, like a bin man. Fluorescent stripes. Hey!
It's cold, man. It's cold to us.
Quality things we're dealing with here, Andrew. Quality things.
Oh, not there, Tomiyasu.
Tomiyasu.
Great defended in the end.
Tomiyasu lost the ball from Aronson there.
Yeah. Okay, he knows what he's done wrong.
I don't know why he didn't just take a touch and turn with it. And just use your body as you turn to leave.
I think the touch let him down, and then he was struggling to get full control of the ball.
Yeah. The other thing I wanted to talk to you the other team I wanted to talk to you guys about. This is a huge mental challenge for Arsenal to sustain this kind of effort since August. I mean, we're now in the middle of October, getting through our most gruesome month, 9 games in 31 days. And the intensity now and the mental side of the game as well, having to prepare for this on the mental side, coming off the AstroTurf on Thursday night, me and Tony will tell you that was one of the most frustrating evenings yet this season. And it's gonna be a 12 rounder every single game, and you got to get up for it. Ain't gonna be easy. We got a massive target on our back. Everyone's going to want a piece. What did you think Leeds was thinking of when they were sitting in the locker room waiting for this whistle to go off to start the game? They wanted our blood.
They were rubbing up their hands going, we're going to play an Arsenal team.
They've played 4 games here and won all of them, including dropping Chelsea 3-0. What did you think that they wanted to do to Arsenal? I think the reaction from Arsenal after a slow start and having to deal with the power cut in Beeston.
Oh, that's a good move. That was a great move. Unlucky.
This has been a great first half from the Gunners. Got 1 minute of time added on, guys.
Wow.
Yeah, that was a nice move between Jesus and Odegaard. That's half time.
Yeah, that's half time on my side as well. Guys, wow, we need to take a breather. Jeez. Oh, let me change the banner. That was exhausting to watch, man. That was exhausting to watch. And guys, look, it could be 2-1. It could be 2-0 to Arsenal. I mean, Jesus had a cracking shot. I think the guy said that he probably didn't have a chance with it, considering what was going on. But Arsenal lead 1-0, which I think, in my opinion, was a great half of football. If I look at all the games we've played so far this season, this is one of the most enjoyable first halves that I've seen. Leeds came into this game not wanting to submit or defend. They wanted to come at us and attack. And what that's done is open the game up after a game that was delayed for 37 minutes due to a power cut at Ellen Road. There's just been a cracking game. Saka's goal, and what a goal it was, is the difference at the moment. He took it brilliantly. It was absolutely sublime. The Leeds fans will be wondering what on earth Rodrigo was thinking of when he crossed the ball and lost possession there. But, you know, even though he did that, and look, Arsenal have given the ball away, Partey and Odegaard, Xhaka, we've given the ball away as well in the midfield. But it's what you do when the opportunity arises. And what Saka's done today with that ball and that shot was absolutely fantastic. It's the difference. That's how you separate a game like this with the quality of a goal. Tony, what's your thoughts on the first half?
Yeah, I mean, I think we I wouldn't say we struggled. I think it was a very competitive half where Leeds gave as good as they got. You know, I expect games to be like this. I expect, you know, teams to compete at this kind of level. You know, there are some games where a team drops its level and we can dominate, like against Spurs. But there are going to be, I guess, in the Premier League, more games where, you know, you just have to roll with the punches, especially away from home in games like this where you got a 12th man against you. And bide your time, you know, get your system play, and then when you get an opportunity, take advantage, because we haven't had many opportunities, but what we've done is take advantage of an opportunity early that we got, where sometimes, you know, we've gone 5, 6, 7, 8 chances without scoring a goal. Whereas this game, we've gone, you know, just maybe 2 or 3 opportunities before scoring a goal. So, you know, I'm happy with the game. It may seem a little bit difficult. You know, we have had some mistakes here and there, but that's what you get in every game.
Yeah. Lewis, what was your thoughts on it, mate? First half?
Typical Leeds, you know, they're a team that are going to come at you hard, fast with the press. I think once we sort of worked out how they were pressing, we started, you know, passing the ball around, the little 1-2 touches and getting through. And as the half went on, we grew in confidence and started getting more opportunities. But I will say, if we don't look after the ball better in the second half and keep giving Leeds chances, they will eventually take one. The next goal is very, very important for us if we want to go on to win this game. That second goal will absolutely kill them. You know, like we've scored that first goal. They have no choice but to come out and give us the space in behind now if they want to come and win the game in front of their fans. But, you know.
So, guys, a lot going on here. As I said, just a crazy, fast-paced half where it really, for 15 minutes, our backs was against the wall because of the intensity of Leeds. As I said, Xhaka, Odegaard and Partey all struggling. And then all 3 of those players just really stepped up their game. And then Arsenal just pinging the ball about. Last 15 minutes, I think we pretty much owned it. Leeds have had their chances. Let's see what you guys are saying. Bertram, again, happy birthday this weekend to Bertram. Bertram saying we are making too many mistakes deep in our own half. If they are pressing us high, we need to get the ball behind the first line as defense as quickly as possible. Big shout out to you, Tom Aston. Tom says, what a brilliant 45 minutes of football that was. Yeah, that's exactly what I said, mate. Credit to Leeds, who are pressing our midfield men like men possessed. We've defended well, and our front four ultimately have that extra quality in the final third. Some of our passing in tight spaces is sublime. 100%, mate. Confidence is there for all to see, and Arteta ball is beautiful when it's in full flow. The same thing I said to the other guys is, Tom, is we've got a big target on our back, and we're top of the league right now. Leeds won 4 games, all 4 of their games at home, including that 3-0 at Chelsea, and they've come into this game thinking they can get something from us if they, you get back what you put in. And they're working as hard as I've seen any team play us this season. I don't think any team that we've played has worked as hard as Leeds. And it's meant for an entertaining game. And I think we can only be the beneficiaries of that. Cam says, what's the points saying? Pre-assist by Rodrigo. All that booing only served up to fire up Saka. That'll teach them to have some manners. I think, have we got, let's see what that looks like. Might have that on the sheet. So this is what it looks like. This is what the league looks like at the moment, mate. Arsenal played 10, 27 points. Very close to what Tom Aston was predicting after 10 games. I think Tom is the closest, maybe Ebony as well, when we did our top 10 predictions. So Ebony and Tom Aston are pretty much on the nail when they were talking about how many points that we'd get after 10 games. Man City yet to play. They're playing later on today. We can only hope that Liverpool will get a draw and that will start to open things up. Tottenham, they won again. So we remain at the moment to have that 4-point gap over them. Chelsea's currently winning, so that gives them 19 points. Man United. So, guys, the top 5 are starting to take shape. Arsenal, City, Liverpool, Chelsea, Man United. The only one that's missing from there is Liverpool. And that would really depend on what result that they can get today. Remember, the game is at Anfield. They've got a lot to prove. They're going to be waiting for Man City to come in there so they can show them what the Kop is capable of doing. G is saying, let's get rid of this banner. Let's get rid of that. G saying, Gabriel, again, so clumsy. Just calm down. I think Tomiyasu is in there to go against Haaland. Good shout. Good shout. That's a good shout. You saw what he did to Salah. Took Salah out of the game. They had to take Salah off as a sub because he wasn't getting nothing done against Tomiyasu. G, that is a good shout. Could he be having him in there to get him ready to face Haaland? I would say 100% yes. Arteta's trying him out. Let's see how it plays out. Yeah, 100%. Andrew says, are Southampton actually the worst team? They are, but the problem is their home is such a fortress that nobody likes going to St. Mary's Park. Nobody likes playing in Southampton, especially Arsenal, because that's where that's how they've survived in the Premier League for so long. I think we said this about Burnley. Burnley, awful away from home, but when it came to Turf Moor, that was a tough game every year. So their home record pretty much kept them into the league. This is Darren again. Darren, I hope that stream worked for you, mate. Just try 2 of them. I'm constantly moving between the 2 just to try and keep up with what's going on. It says great commentary. Why weren't this on the TV? Apollo and the team has been spot on so far. Yeah, it pretty much has. Big shout out to Lewis as well and Tony. It's just been crazy. Luca, big up to you as well, man. Big up to you, Luca. Big shout out to you, my friend. My God, it's been one hell of a first half, guys. I think let's talk about Leeds now. I think in regards to Leeds, they came out wanting to dominate us on the flanks, and they really gave a run at us. You know, they've been close a couple of times. They've had their chances, but I'm just wondering now if they're going to change it. I talked about Bamford not starting in the game. And I'm just wondering whether he'll come on for Rodrigo. I think Rodrigo's, his head's gone. The manager was screaming at him after giving the ball away like that. I could see Rodrigo coming off and Bamford coming out in the second half. I think that I wouldn't be surprised, actually, if they made that change already. If I was Leeds manager, that's what I would do. For Arsenal, I think Arteta's managing the game as good as he could have had it. Going into the Lions Den, facing this Leeds team with crazy tenacity and the ferociousness of their pressing has just been absolutely crazy. So I don't think Arteta would change anything. He'll just tell his midfield to stop being sloppy with the ball and try to slow the game down a little bit now, because this game can't exist at this pace. You know, his pace is just crazy. The game has to be slowed down, and we have to take the onus to do that. Killer BZ, if you guys ain't following my son's channel, follow his channel. If you guys are into Marvel gaming, it says hopefully we can keep this up. Yep, 100%. Andrew says, panel, you 3 to be relegated. Oh, you're 3 to be relegated. Oh,
let me have a look at the tables first.
Forest, they're 1.
Yeah.
Oh. Okay.
I actually think Wolves will end up getting pulled in because they're only a point above at the minute. Wolves are another team that are looking very dodgy.
They can't score.
The thing is with Leicester, they're leaking too many goals, but I think Rodgers will find a way to get them out of it.
So here's the difference, right? I talked to Tony about this last night in the Football Premier League show. Leicester, all their players are playing, and look where they are. Wolves ain't got Jimenez, they ain't got Neto. Yeah, there's 3 attacking good players in that team that aren't playing at the moment. So they're struggling with, Neves bailed them out yesterday with the penalty. Traore's back there, he's just a baller, but they don't really have any goals in that team. And as soon as Jimenez comes back and Neto, they'll start finding some goals. Whereas Leicester City, Maddison, Vardy, all them guys in Nacho, all them guys are already playing. So I don't know how they get out of that, but I'm going to go with Forest, Southampton. Oh,
Southampton, yeah.
Forest, Southampton, and Leicester. The teams that are at the bottom now, I think that they're the ones that are going to go down. That's who I'm going to go with.
There's just way too much football. Way too much football. We're only we're 9-10 games into a season of 38 games. There's way too much football to predict.
Of course there is, Tony, but he's asking for your prediction now. This can change after Christmas.
My answer is there's just way too much. It'd be like saying who's going to end up top 4 right now.
But the thing is, Tony, any one of the bottom 4 teams, if you win your next 2 games, guess where you'll be?
Mid-table.
In 11th, where West Ham is.
Right. That's why. So,
but can you see Forest doing that? Nope. Can you see Leicester doing that? Nope. Can you see Southampton?
I can see Leicester. Out of those 3 in there, it's Leicester that are the most likely to pull themselves out of trouble.
Absolutely. I agree.
Bro, after what they did in their last game against Crystal Palace, actually, I thought that was actually a good result for them.
It was an awful game. It was easily the worst game of football I've watched in years.
Yeah.
I was out playing. I'm quite glad I missed that boring draw. But
Lewis, I ain't understatement, but that was 90 minutes of my life that I wish I'd got back somehow.
Hey, listen, that beats the 3 hours that I can't get back for watching the Skins beat Chicago Bears on Thursday night. Oh my God, Tony! Was it that God.
But you won.
Tony, that was the ugliest game of the season, man. Yo, for games like that, I'd rather look at the scoreline rather than watching the game. I should have went to bed. I don't know why I don't know why I let myself get punished like that. Andrew says, or is it too early to predict? Tony says it's too early, but if you look at the dynamic of the teams, I can't see Forest improving. Everyone talks about how they brought 21 players in. What you're not talking about is the fact that last season when they were in the Championship, they didn't expect to be promoted, and they had 12 players on loan. So those 12 players had to go back to their teams, which left them with about 7 players.
And you know, you're absolutely right. That's why they're likely to go down, because they found themselves in that predicament. The loan system is not meant to do what they did with it last year.
Yeah. Wolves are going to improve. Villa's too. All right, let's not use the phrase "too good to go down." So I'm not going to say that. I think Steven Gerrard last season showed what he can do. He just needs to find that again. Just find it. Leeds, no way Leeds are going to go down. Everton, best defense in the league. They'll get going once they get, once they get some goals.
You keep saying that. You keep saying that.
Yeah, I think I think Lamps. I think he's got them playing now. I think he's got them playing. Yeah.
No,
I think he's got them playing.
Everton's problem is they can't score enough goals.
Yeah,
they're
8 goals in 10
points
games.
above the They're 2 points above the relegation places.
They wasted so many chances against Tottenham last night, and you just look at it and you're like, well, you lot are in that position because you don't have a proper number 9.
Yeah.
I don't even know how you say they're the best defense in the league when they've got -3 goals in their goal difference.
Yeah, that's their goal difference, because as Lewis said, they're not scoring enough goals. And I'm talking about the defensive.
That make them the best defense then?
But well, I said this to you last night on the show when I looked up the defensive XG, and they came out number 1. So,
wow,
guys, look,
whoa, goal already!
Wow,
Bamford in a minute.
Oh shit! No, it's getting checked to VAR.
Yeah, they'll give it.
It's getting checked to VAR.
Can't even get my screen's gone down.
Is it offside or handball?
Either
it's
or.
being checked. Oh, for a foul on Gabriel. No goal.
We're lucky.
It's being checked for a foul on.
Oh yeah, he pulls his arm. He pulls his arm. As Gabriel's about to jump up and clear it. So
yeah, guys, hold on a second. I'll just bring you confirmation of this in a second for those of you who are tuning in. Right, I'll just give you confirmation on it. At the moment, guys, it's no goal. It's no goal.
Yeah, it's no goal. No goal. It's a push in the back. Yeah, no goal. Phew. Game's played on now. No goal.
And the thing is, the fans in the stadium aren't going to understand why it got given as no goal. Like, VAR needs to show the replays in the stadium as well.
Yeah, that's frustrating. That's very frustrating. But also, guys, I pretty much called it, didn't I? I said Bamford would come on. That's exactly what they've done. Guys, hold on. I'll be back in a second.
I actually feel that it kind of plays more into our hands because it means the balls in are going to be a little bit longer. We can deal with the aerial threat. Bamford's a good player, but he's not a player that's going to like punish you. I expect Saliba or the Gabriel to be able to deal with him quite easily. Right, my screen stopped.
Right, okay. I didn't get a chance to go and get a drink there. But guys, they're just showing the replay again, and Michael Oliver. Yeah, Michael Oliver confirmed, because he's in charge of VAI, that the on-field decision that Bamford did just push Gabriel in the back before the volley was a foul. So it's a foul. And guys, look, on paper, the referee was in an incredible spot. So he saw what was going on, and there's no way. Gary says, yeah, it's a foul. Killer Beezy's saying, yeah, for real. Andrew says, what did I miss? Bro, you've been here the whole time. Bamford scored, and he fouled Gabriel, pulling him down, and so it's not a goal. Clear reason for overturn. It went to VAR. The referee got the call right in the first place, though. So Leeds on the attack now. Good goalkeeper from Ramsdale, who's come out to punch across from the right side. But big pressure from Leeds now at the start of this second half. Big pressure from Leeds. Yeah, guys, we're only halfway there, man. Only halfway there. Still a lot of football left to play.
Leeds corner.
Yeah.
Oh, this bloody stream.
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it?
My stream was fine up until
Good
bloody...
save, Ramsdale.
Yeah, was that the one I just talked about, Tony?
No, this was a block, a punch out from the corner, and then Saka's made a good tackle.
Yeah, I think what we need is a second goal from Arsenal. Remember, it's easy to come at these guys when they're playing free-flowing football and they're just coming at us with the intensity that they are.
That's unlucky. That's unlucky.
Big shout out to everybody on YouTube, 18 people watching. Big shout out to people on Facebook, 30 people watching on Facebook. Big shout out to everyone on Twitter, about 50 people watching on Twitter. Big shout out to all of you guys. G saying, I think that Leeds have made it competitive more than anything. I think we have a strong second half and Leeds will fade most likely. Yeah, they can't keep up the intensity, bro. Leeds can't keep up this intensity.
I'm going to tell you, I'm going to say something, and I'm not sure if you guys will agree with me here, but I've got a feeling that Jesus isn't fully fit.
Well, they were saying that he passed the test, didn't he?
Yeah, but pass the test doesn't mean you're fully fit. It just means you're capable of playing.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he's quite there today like he normally is.
Yeah, I mean, obviously he took that knock against Liverpool, didn't he? So
yeah,
you know what? Maybe you're right. I don't think he's 100%. But if he's close, 80 or 90% of Jesus is still probably 100% of many of the other strikers out there.
Oh, what feet! What feet by wow, was that really Xhaka?
Well, Gary says good positioning by Saliba.
Wow.
Tell you, Xhaka, Partey, and Odegaard today have had to be on their A game. A penalty! Whoa. Penalty! That's got to be a penalty! Ah, what are you talking about? Rubbish! Shut up!
What are you talking about? Handball?
No, it's, Odegaard was driving into the box.
Oh, my bloody streams!
Oh, for Christ's sake!
No, that's not.
Oh shit, man!
Oh, guys, okay.
Yeah, so guys, Arsenal want a penalty as Odegaard's drive from just inside the area knocks the arm of a player in the box. It looks like it's knock. I think it's knock on the arm, but the referee says the defender was too close to Odegaard and has awarded a corner instead. So it did hit him.
Oh my
God! It's too close.
Flip it back, boys. Sort it out, man. Bamford clean through on goal. Good thing that Ramsdale's come rushing out, because if he don't, Bamford gets a nice cheeky little chip.
Yeah, Bamford is going to change things for them, man. But we've got Saliba.
Saliba gave the ball.
It was Saliba who made the error.
I know.
But good thing Ben White was on the cover to make that because Siniestra was shaping up to the one round to the far post.
Yeah, Saliba was at fault there. Ben White is at Ramsdale took one in the goalies.
Yep.
Oh man.
Well, that was so close. Did you guys see that handball shot from Odegaard yet, where it hits the arm?
Yeah, but his arm was here. His arm was at his chest.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
If Gabriel's
bad mistake by Saliba, Leeds can't take advantage. Andrew he could do with resting next game. Well, they are going to rest him because is it PSV? I think we're playing on Thursday.
It's a big game, though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is.
We need a point. We need a point to what? Top the group.
Yeah. Well, if we win that, we've pretty much won the group, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even with a point and them coming to us is still a good result.
But I wouldn't drop Nketiah for that game, so I think we'd probably see a little bit of a mix between the two.
Yeah, it's going to be the same again. The European, because the Premier League has to be the priority.
Oh yeah, 100%, 100%. Like if we wasn't in the position we're in, then you kind of say, all right, let's take the Europa League a little bit more serious.
Yeah.
But the boys are doing the job that we want them to do. Is by getting enough points ahead of your rivals. So when the World Cup comes in, if we do happen to have a bit of a bad start after the World Cup, it's not going to be disastrous.
Oh, great tackle by...
Well, guys, remember I said to you about the tempo? That hasn't changed in the second half. The tempo is just still high, and Leeds are just going in search of an equaliser right now.
Yeah. I mean, Gabriel Jesus lost the ball badly there.
Yeah,
that's that. The tempo is to do with us. We are playing at Leeds tempo. We're not about that. We got to slow this game down and make Leeds chase the game rather than taking it to them. We don't need to take it to them. We're one.
But Lewis, is it about slowing the game down, or is it?
No, it's about knowing when to slow it down and then play at tempo at the right time. Do you see what I'm saying, Tony?
Yeah. I mean, you look at it. You know, we ain't doing anything that we don't normally do. It's just that, you know, we're losing some of our duels. You know, this is what Arteta always says: you got to win your duels. And we're losing some of them.
Yeah, we are. And that's what it is. And also the sloppiness as well. But look, like I said to you guys, we haven't played a team like this yet this season that are just coming at us.
Whoa,
like
nice
they have not taken their foot off the gas. Cam says,
nice.
Bamford is class. Victor says, one mistake. Oh, it's just so close. This is just
no foul there. Well played, ref.
It's all Leeds United at the moment now.
No,
Victor says one mistake.
It's all Arsenal at the moment.
Out of all matches, Gabriel is the one we need to look out for. Saliba's been a bit shaky today.
Foul, ref.
Bertram says the level of mistakes in the back of this game is unacceptable, and it's going to cost us if we don't pull up our socks, Bertram. Gary says, damn, Bamford could have scored again. Yeah, I did say that. I called it, mate. I said at halftime they're going to bring him on.
Well, look, what's happened is they've gone in 1-0 down. The manager's told them they've got to go out and up the tempo again. You know, Leeds are creating, difficulty by upping the tempo of everything they do. There's a foul. Thank you. Well done, ref.
I don't know. That one on Tomiyasu was very
That's
soft.
A push in the back, mate. Look. Yeah.
For me personally, as a ref, I'm not giving that. And I'm going to be honest. I think that he's literally just touched him in the back. It's not enough. Tomiyasu's a big guy, man.
Yeah. I think
but we
if he's off the floor and he gets pushed forward, then that's easy to do. Nice ball. Yeah. Oh, unlucky.
It's up, man. My stream's all over the place right now.
So I'm at 58 minutes and 12.
Yeah. Guys, I think what this game is telling me is this is a result of us missing Zinchenko in the middle. Do you remember I told you about the way he controls the tempo of the game and his game intelligence? I think that's, he's a part of our winning link, right? and he's not there today, and we're definitely feeling the effects of not having him in the side. But credit to Leeds, guys. Let's not always talk about Arsenal. There's two teams that have to turn up on the day and play football. And credit to Leeds for how they've come out.
Leeds are definitely very well. They really are.
Look, they're a team desperate to get a win because they haven't had the best start to the season. Their manager knows the pressure he's under to get them to start winning games.
Right, guys, I'm at 59 minutes and 30 seconds. Where are you?
You're 15 seconds ahead of me, bro.
Okay. Lewis, where you at?
Yeah, I've had to restart and change my stream. So
I've been doing that constantly for the last hour, mate. I've got 3 streams going on the bounce. Cam says Apollo is right about Zinchenko. Really weird that we can't control games. Every time Zinchenko is out, pretty much.
They're shouting for a handball. They're shouting for a handball.
Bertram is saying it's a penalty to Leeds.
I think VAR going to call it back. I think VAR going to call it back. It hits his hand, I think.
Yeah.
Whose hand? Whose hand did it hit?
Saliba.
Oh, my Lord.
It doesn't look like it's a penalty. Oh, shit. I don't know.
The game is carrying on.
He's been called over.
Yeah,
This is a long time to wait for that decision, though.
It's gonna get given.
Jesus, if it's a
How
penalty,
did it take them so long? Literally, it's like a minute later.
Oh God.
Yeah, he's gonna give it when he gets called over like that.
It didn't get given.
Oh boy.
In all honesty, I think the ball goes from feet to hand very quickly.
I haven't even seen Saka in the second half.
No, it drops onto his hand. It's a penalty. It drops onto his hand.
Oh, shit, man.
Yeah, it's a penalty. It's a penalty. It's a penalty.
I can't argue that.
Oh, yeah. That's a penalty all day long. All day long.
Yeah, Saliba.
Boy, you didn't need to do that. All he had to do is just put his body across.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. Look, he didn't do it deliberately. I think his hands are in the wrong place. The ball falls right onto his hand.
He makes a movement towards the ball.
He's booked him as well.
Yeah, he knows what he's doing there.
Do you think so?
Yeah, he knows what he's doing.
He knows what he's doing.
Look how he's...
Well, Gary's argument is if the ref has to look at it that long, it shouldn't be a penalty.
No, it's a penalty, Gary.
I think it's a stone cold penalty.
Sorry,
actually, there's an offside before it.
Is there, Tony?
There should be.
There's an
offside before it.
It's been said. You know what?
Hey! Guys!
Justice.
Guys! Bamford drags his penalty inches wide of the right post. He missed. Do
you know what I'm gonna say this? If we do not fix up after this, we don't deserve to win the game.
Well then bring on Rob Holding then. Bring on Rob Holding.
No.
The thing is,
you know what?
Even if
Nketiah.
Yeah, change the shape. Go 4-4-2. Give them something
Eddie
else.
Nketiah doesn't play where Saliba plays, mate.
No, the defense is fine. Believe me.
Saliba's having a nightmare.
No, he's not. Mate. He's made one mistake all game.
Can't believe Bamford missed that.
I think Ramsdale has that if it's on target as well.
That's got to be the worst penalty I've seen this season.
No, Harry Kane in midweek was worse.
No, but that had pace on it. That had pace.
I don't care.
This looked like it just crawled into the corner offside. Oh, wow.
No foul, ref, okay.
Yeah, sorry, Tony, we were talking, wasn't we? No, Saliba's been booked on a yellow, mate. I'd take him off. I'd get him off.
He's our best centre-back.
Yeah, I know, but he's having a nightmare and he's been booked. If he gets booked again and gets sent off, what are we going to say? We're going to say that they should have took him off.
Well,
he's not had a great game. Daniel, big shout out to you, man. Daniel said, "Can I get a recap? All I'm hearing is my chicken frying." So, Daniel, it's just been a fantastic end game. Leeds have just come out running at us. Arsenal had to pick up the intensity in the midfield. Saka scored a fantastic goal, absolutely brilliant goal. One of the best you'll see from Arsenal this season. But Leeds have come here with the intensity to say they're going to do or die. And they've really taken the game to us at the moment, Daniel. They really have. And I've got to be honest, in the second half, we've not even been in the game. It's been all Leeds.
In other news, Newcastle United 0-0.
Oh, wow.
I'll take that.
Oh, God.
Offside again, surely?
Yes, offside again. Guys, we are getting plummeted. What a chance. Aronson is released down the left-hand side. He pulls the ball back, and there was Sinestro, who's actually had a really good game for Leeds. I think he's been Leeds' best player. He's 8 yards out, but his shot is blocked. It looks like, who got the block? Was it Gabriel? Gabriel, I think it's Gabriel who gets the block. Otherwise, that would have been an equaliser. It would have been 1-1. It's been all Leeds in the second half. Arsenal need to slow this game down, man. We need to slow this.
Bertrand. I've been saying it all game. I've been saying it all game. Slow it down. Yeah. Own the ball. Look after it. And we haven't done it because we're panicking, because Leeds' press is relentless. They've had a whole week off.
It looks like Xhaka's down getting treatment. Is that Xhaka? Yeah, so we need to slow it down, and Xhaka's done the right thing there by going down on his back and get treatment. That's a good timeout there by Arsenal. Arteta now talking to the players, trying to take the sting out of Leeds' back. So, yeah, team talk from Arteta at the moment. In basketball, we would call this a 20-second timeout. So, well played for the guys for doing that. This has been absolutely crazy. Guys, I've run out of drink. I have to get a drink.
Me too. Yeah, this is a very fortuitous injury, which has created the opportunity for a very desperately needed team talk.
Oh, my stream's gone down again.
Gabriel Jesus is getting no joy up front. Something needs to happen up front, I think, because we want to try and press so that there's more at that end. Go on, Martin. Go on, Martin. Oh, so unlucky. Leeds are winning lots of their duels at the moment.
What's going on with this damn stream?
Press out there, Martin. Thank you, ref. Well defended by William Saliba on Bamford there. took his time, waited for the opportunity, stole the ball, and then got fouled. That's good reading. I know Jesus is trying hard, but I just feel like, you know, today's probably it's just one of them days. You know, sometimes you just got to say, today ain't your day, son. You know, give somebody else a chance. That's good pressure, Martinelli. Wow, amazing save. Amazing save. Wow. I think we got away again with Summit there. Did Saliba have a pullback on Bamford there? So Leeds had a break. They look like Bamford has been played in ops. Losing the ball cheaply here. Bamford looked like he was going to be 1-on-1 against the keeper, but maybe there was a little physicality by Saliba that stopped him from getting full pelt onto the ball. And Ramsdale comes out and saves it. Leeds are definitely in the ascendancy at the moment in the game.
I'm not happy right now. This game.
So we have a substitution coming on. Fabio Vieira is coming on for Martin Odegaard. That's very interesting. Is he the player that we needed to change? Is the question. I mean, he's laid on a goal.
Unless he's trying. Who we got next weekend?
We got PSV in the week. I don't think about two games away.
Yeah, Lewis. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
Lewis. We've got Leeds, and then we've got PSV. Then we got Southampton away. So we're taking a well-earned break from the Emirates at the moment, except for Thursday this week, which is PSV. Not sure if I'm going to that game yet.
Is that at home? I thought it was away.
No, it's at home, mate. It's at home.
Oh, the original game was supposed to be at home, right?
Yeah, they switched it all around. So they've switched it all around. My stream, I've just come back. My son's been up Nottingham, so my son's just come back from being up north. So I just had to go and say hello to him. My stream has gone funny again, so give me a second. I'll just get it back.
No problem.
I'll join in the conversation. Right, here we go.
Nice. One more. Nice. Go on, Martinelli.
Right.
Edge of the
okay,
box.
So some of you guys was right about the subs. Odegaard is removed. I don't know why. He's the one that really changed the game when we started coming back into it, but he's off.
Go on. Let's go. Fabio Vieira on the ball. We're on the attack, Apollo.
Yep.
Oh, gosh. Come on. Losing the ball with some not that great passing when we don't need to.
Yeah, and look, what we wanted has happened. We've taken the sting out of the game. Thanks to Xhaka feigning an injury and the mini timeout that we've had, we've taken the sting out of the game. Arteta has managed to talk to his players to try and calm the ship.
Good tackle.
So that's job done.
Well done. Great play, Bukayo Saka.
Mark's just said, just saw United have drawn. Every little helps. What happened in that game, Tony?
In what game?
The United game. From I saw before the Arsenal game kicked off, it was all Newcastle United. Right, United were under a lot of pressure.
Okay, Martinelli on the attack.
A bit.
Oh.
And the reason why this is good for us, because remember I said to you guys, Arsenal have now gone 26 games without a draw. That's the longest in the Premier League. We either win or lose games.
Wow, I'm way behind.
Yeah, me too. I've picked up my second stream, so I'm 74 minutes and 20 seconds. So Tony's ahead of me now. Bertram says Odegaard change was the right one.
Yeah.
Victor says today we are playing like the real Arsenal.
Really? Okay, we have the second change coming onto the pitch now.
Who's that?
We have Leeds are making a change. But Tierney is coming on. I'm not sure for who at the moment. Is it Tomiyasu or is it a midfielder that he's coming in for? Let's see.
Right, let's have a look. So Leeds make a change. Kitch is on for Harrington. Arsenal's change. Let's have a look. Yeah, I've only seen the Harrison change for Ben White for Tierney.
Ben White. So that means Tomiyasu comes over to right back and Tierney takes up his usual left back position.
Which is what I said to you the game should have started at.
Yeah, you did say that.
Yeah. That's what they should have did to start the game. Gary says Nottingham up north. Yep. Nottingham up north.
Oh, nice.
Excuse me.
Guys, come on, man. Let's get our head in the game. I've got
to give credit to Leeds. They are pressing with some numbers up top.
That's what I'm saying, bro. They've won 4 out of 4 games at home this season.
They are pressing with like serious.
And it looks
numbers.
like they're gonna. What a save by Ramsdale!
Oh my lord, my chest can't take this.
We got Aaron Ramsdale. Oh.
My chest cannot take this. It really can't, man. It hurts, man. It hurts.
What a save, guys! Ramsdale just brilliantly. It looks like it's Aronson's shot. It looks like it's fading away from Ramsdale. Oh wow, that's close from Leeds, and he pushes it on the left edge of the box, resulting in a corner to Leeds.
Yeah, it's a brilliant. It's a route. I'd call it a routine save. I expect Ramsdale to get down and push that one away. He's had a good sight of it.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, it's not far from his body, so it is. So,
but the presence of mind to push it in a position where Bamford can't get the rebound makes it a better save than what it is.
Acres of space here. We need to get our shape fixed. We need to fix our shape. We need to fix our shape.
Over the top.
We'll take that. Let it run out of play.
Why would you do that, Tierney? Like, literally, why would you do that? That was the worst thing you could have done.
You heard me say it as well. Like, let it run out of play.
It's an idiotic thing to do.
Yeah, guys, some of the guys could be up against fatigue.
But he's just come on the pitch. He can't be tired after 3 minutes.
Yeah, not him. Yeah, not him. I can't account for him. I don't know what was going on there with Tierney.
What was going on in his head? Like, literally, let the ball run out of play.
Yeah.
Oh, man. This is some rear guard action going on right here, boys.
I'm telling you, man.
This could be holding time.
Yeah,
and this is early doors, but this could be holding time, bro.
Well, it's not early doors. It's nearly the 80th minute, and you've got to protect that lead, Tony. You've got to get Rob Holding on. You've got to go. You've got to repel what's going on at the moment.
Yeah, because at the moment they're coming through with numbers all over.
That's what I'm saying. They're overloading Xhaka and Partey. We can't deal with what's going. We need to get Holding on there. Cam says, you think these guys are tired? Some of them have been playing in the Europa League. Apollo, almost seems like our players have had a massive hangover, barely able to string some passes together. It's a lot of reasons, and it's not just about us, mate. It's about Leeds as well. You know, Leeds are looking for a knockout punch. 10 minutes to go, guys, at Leeds. The home fans raise their noise again. We're raising our noise here in the studio at 101. And you guys are out there, 20 people watching on YouTube, 60 people watching on Twitter, and 32 people watching on Facebook. Big shout out to all of you guys. Big up all of yourselves, man. Big up all of yourselves. Bertram says we need another timeout. Xhaka just gave us one.
Oh man,
we need another one. We need another player to go down and feign an injury.
We are struggling to keep the ball here.
Yeah, we are. But that's what I'm saying. We need another timeout. Daniel saying, just heard at the pub something's happened. No, I haven't. You're probably talking about the penalty shout. Yeah, you're probably talking about the penalty shout. They need to get Eddie on. I think Jesus has given you as much as he can. He's got nothing left in. I'm looking at Jesus. He can't even run right now. So I think you've got to get Eddie on.
Yeah, that's a move that I would definitely do.
Yeah, Rob Holding and Eddie Nketiah. Gary agrees with me.
This hasn't been your day, son. You know, look, come back and fight another day.
Yeah. Gary agrees with me about Rob Holding. I would get Holding and Nketiah on.
Yeah, I agree.
And what that does as well is that gives us a timeout because we need to slow this game down. Gary says Jesus off. Oh, so I was right then. Has Eddie come on?
Not yet on my screen.
Nketiah? It probably does. I think that confirms Nketiah then. Yeah, Rob Holding and Nketiah on, guys. Wow. Can someone check whether Arteta's got a feed to the 101 commentary?
We called it, right?
Lee, what's going on, Lee? Lee Rollins, big shout out to you. Says afternoon. Come on, lads. And Bertram's confirming it as well. Yeah, I think. Let me see if is Arteta. Someone's feeding Arteta information from our stream. That's a good shot, that is. There's 8 minutes left, guys. Eddie on there to give them something on the counter-attack. And Rob Holding to go and solidify the back line. Let's bring this one home, guys. Let's show that the Crystal Palace result was not a fluke. And this team can go away into a hostile environment and get the 3 points and fight off hordes and hordes and repel our opposition.
Okay, so I dropped my feed, so I've had to go to another one. So I'm at 82 minutes.
Andrew goes, Apollo, Arteta asked me for your comments on Xhaka.
Okay, let's go.
Right, Saliba, Gabriel, and Holding. So according to, it looks like Arsenal's gone to a back three. But what that means is Tierney's come up into a midfield. So it looks like we're playing with a 5-man midfield and 2 up front. I'll have to tell you where Tierney is to confirm that, guys.
He's in the middle of the 3. He's sitting between Gabriel and Saliba.
So have we gone to a back three or not? Why would you go to a back three to try and defend the game?
Definitely a back three.
Oh, so then that means he's gone 5 in the midfield. So that's where he wants to cut it off. That's where we're losing the battle. So that's just a tactical change from the manager. Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Arteta's got 10 out of 10 from me in the last 3 weeks. Arteta's pointing fingers.
Yeah.
To the sideline. Look, you can see Arteta there just telling everybody what he wants, trying to get the shape right, trying to get the formation right.
Yeah, game managed now. This is all about game management.
Yep.
See it out. Nice.
Well, this is tense. This is tense, guys. Daniel's saying, to be fair, Cuzzy, I've told all the players, and there are people I've met to check out on the channel. You never know. Yeah, I know. Smith Road Thomas Party, they all know about this channel. Yeah, big shout out to you, man.
Another substitution. Leeds are making it's Rocha off and Somerville on. 84th minute. Somerville's come on.
And a minute ahead of you. Corner to Arsenal, which is taken by Vieira from the right. Oh, Eddie goes close. Oh, Eddie. Oh, Eddie tried to flick the corner run on the near post and goes really close. Nearly puts Arsenal up 2-0. John Brown says, come on, boys, let's finish strong. You boys are awesome. And the commentary, thank you very much, John. I appreciate that, mate. Gary says Eddie goes close as well. 100%. Oh, so close there, Eddie Nketiah. Wow. That would have been magical. The whole place would have just lit up there. Oh.
Eddie, of course, playing against his old team.
Yep. Wow. Game management, man. Game management.
You know what? The more I watch Vieira, the more I'm liking him. I'm thinking, you know what? This kid is actually a very good piece for us.
Oh, yeah. 100%.
Because he slots in nicely and his work rate is good. He gets tackles. He passes well. You know, right now, you just need someone who can put their foot on and just make sure passes go to feet. Good
so
tackle,
Victor
Thomas.
says we've had 10 shots and 1 on target, and that was, wow. Cam says, I can't trust Holding after last season. We talk about last season. Don't you remember going to Anfield and defending a 0-0 draw? And also, who got man of the match against Cohen away to West Ham?
Well done, Martinelli. Well done, Martinelli.
Using your head.
Yeah, just holding the ball in the corner.
Absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, well done.
Yeah, earning a foul as well. Yeah,
brilliant play.
Yeah, respect to that. And now Martinelli's gone down to waste more time. Excellent game management by the players, by the manager, by everybody. Absolutely a gargantuan effort. Guys, it looks like we're seeing the Crystal Palace game all over again. Arsenal going into a hostile environment, getting a fantastic goal and keeping the home team at bay. Leeds has been tremendous today. Leeds have been fantastic. This is not a bad game that Leeds have played. There's 3 minutes left on the clock now, guys. Arsenal with the free kick. To be honest with you, they should just take a short one and just run it into the middle and keep hold of it.
Oh, Martinelli, come on. I know you're tired, but
I know what he was trying. Yeah. I'm not going to knock him for that because that's a difficult thing to do. But we've seen him do it so many times.
Yeah, we have. It's another opening. Leeds are coming back on the attack now.
Well done. Great header from Holding. Goes in, or Gabriel rather, goes into the hands of Ramsdale. Leeds look like they're making a last minute.
Yeah, they have the balls coming in. It's over to Bamford. Oh, he goes close. Oh, what a great opening for Leeds. What a chance to level the game. with 2 minutes left. Wow, Bamford's clever flick releases Summerfield to the right. He's on the byline. He cuts back. And Sinestaro, which I said has probably been Leeds' best player, blazes it over the bar from close range. He just had Ramsdale to beat. That was a let-off. Oh, that was an absolute let-off. Wow, that would have broken the hearts of the Arsenal faithful. Wow.
Yeah, good move. Good move.
The flick by Bamford, though, was quality.
Yeah.
The flick by Bamford was quality. I am sitting here in my chair doing my absolute nut right now. Absolutely sitting down here having kittens. What a game.
Whoa.
What a game. Yeah. So Chelsea has finished 2-0. Villa 0, Chelsea 2. Mason Mount there with both of the goals. He's having a good month at the moment, Mason Mount. You guys know United 0, Newcastle 0, and Southampton West Ham, which just kicked off at 4 o'clock. That's 0-0 as well.
6 minutes extra time.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah. This is when the players need to go down and start feigning injuries at the moment.
Well, let's try and keep the ball if we can.
Yeah.
Manage this time.
Wow. It's tense, man. Yeah, so the fourth official says 6 minutes. Madness. Absolute madness. Oh, this is crazy. Absolutely crazy.
Hey, look, we're still 1-0 up. Just remember.
Yeah. So, guys, Arsenal, 9 shots, 4 on target, 3 corners and 8 fouls. Leeds, 15 shots and 4 on target, 5 corners and 9 fouls.
Well done, Ramsdale. That's it.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, no.
What's happened?
Oh, no. Oh, no.
Equaliser?
No. Worse.
Who?
Sent off?
Yeah.
Saliba.
Oh, shit, guys. Red card and a penalty to Leeds.
Serious?
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Oh, jeez.
Who gave it away?
Gabriel.
Oh, my Lord.
Oh, my word. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. All you needed to do was hold out in injury time. Oh, my God. Oh. This is a nightmare. Yeah, Victor, you did say Gabriel. Everyone's been saying he's a liability. Bertram confirming it there. Red card to Gabriel and a penalty.
What the hell is he doing?
Okay, VAR's looking at it. That's all we can really say.
I don't understand. The ball's in Ramsdale's hands. Why is he doing what he's doing?
Because Bamford obviously knows you can get into Gabriel's head.
That's mad. He doesn't need to do anything. The ball's in Ramsdale's hands.
Yeah, I know. Oh, God. So, guys, if you're not seeing the stream, it's a red card and a penalty to Leeds. It's been reviewed by VAR. Ramsdale is actually in possession of the ball. And Gabriel is lying down on the floor. And Bamford... Hold on. The referee's been told to go to the pitch line.
Yeah, it's a foul.
To have a look at this. So let's have a look at the replay. Bamford pushes over Gabriel. So it's actually a foul on Arsenal. Yeah. Bamford elbows Gabriel and pushes him to the ground with his shoulder.
Yes.
Gabriel reacts. It's actually the right, guys. This should be overturned. It should be a foul on Arsenal.
Yeah.
Bamford pushes Gabriel onto the floor.
That's a foul in itself.
It should not be a red card. It should not be a penalty. Let me repeat that. Gabriel was pushed to the floor by Bamford.
Yeah. That's the foul.
Aaron Ramsdale was in possession of the ball. Leeds was not attacking. Gabriel puts his feet up and then Bamford goes to the ground. But before that, it should be a foul on Arsenal for Bamford. You can see here, Gabriel standing up and Bamford elbows him to the ground. It should be a free kick to Arsenal. This should be overturned. This should be overturned. Referee now is looking into the monitor.
That's not a foul.
It's a foul, but it's a foul. It's a foul against Bamford. It should be Arsenal free kick.
The more you look at it, the more the foul is on Bamford.
Guys, this one's getting marked off. It's a free kick to Arsenal.
No pen. I'm getting no pen at the minute.
Do you know what makes me laugh?
Red card rescinded.
Tony says to me, "Did they score?" And I said, "No, worse."
I'm sorry, right, but Gabriel's within his right to block off the path of Bamford. Yeah. I've seen defenders. I don't care whether you're Premier League, world class, elite level, or down below at amateur. If a defender blocks your path, you have to go around. If you touch him and push him over, it's a free kick automatically. Simple as. It's in basketball they call that the screen.
This is not how I wanted to spend my Sunday. Red card rescinded, guys.
He does get a yellow, though.
Reaction. So what about Bamford then?
Yeah, who gets the yellow, Tony? Because it was Bamford that pushed him onto the ground.
So why is Bamford not getting a yellow for his part in the
How is he booking him?
It's
for the overreaction.
Strange.
What's going on? What the hell?
When Bamford sees that again, he's gonna know. Oh, you know what? Nah.
So hold on. No. Hold on, guys. You're either in the right or you're either in the wrong. Oh, Bamford gets a yellow. Jeez, that was some damn foolery. That was some damn foolery, guys. Tony, did you see how vexed I was? I was vexed. Because this has been a really strong display from Arsenal. This has been a very strong. This is one of been, the performance hasn't been great, and that's got to tell you all you need to know about the scoreline. The fact that we've had to come here, we've had to go 12 rounds with Leeds. Martinelli's now on the floor, a little bit ugly, guys. Partey in the middle is about to knock out Adams. Yeah. Partey's telling Adams, "You're a little boy compared to me, so back off." Yeah. So,
you don't want to mess with Thomas Partey, do you?
You don't. Wow. Tony, I was starting to think to myself, oh no, Man City win today and they go top. I was just doing my nut in here, having kittens, man. Yo, this Jamaican Grace drink ain't cutting. I'm gonna have to get on something stronger than this, man. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get on something stronger than this. I'm gonna have to get into the rum after this game. Mark says, thanks for the commentary. For those of us not on the stream, secondhand stress. Tell me about it.
So we're at 97.5 minutes. We're a minute over the allotted time.
It's going to finish full-time Arsenal at the moment, the way this is going. Oh, God. There's just 60 seconds left, guys.
Attacking. We must be into the last minute of the game. Leeds attacking. Everybody is forward at the moment. The ball went out of play, surely.
Yeah, it went out of play. And that should be it, guys. Yeah, on my side, that's it. That's it. It's full time on my side.
Now.
Well done, Arsenal. Well done. Well done. Fantastic result. Absolutely.
I don't know. Apollo, that wasn't a fantastic result.
It was a great result.
It's not a great performance. That's the difference.
Yeah, Lewis, don't confuse result with performance, my friend.
Yeah.
All right. All right.
Fantastic result, poor performance.
We made that so difficult, and I hate games like that. But we're gonna have many more games like this.
Of course. Guys, 10 games, 1 loss, and 9 wins. Player ratings coming up soon, guys. We have to get our breath back here in the studio, man, because
in that last minute, Leeds had a chance. They should have scored.
Guys, man.
When Ramsdale goes up for that cross ball and he drops it and it goes out to the player, I think if he takes it first time, he's shooting into an empty net.
Yeah. What a game, guys. I just need a couple of minutes to catch my breath before I even go into the player ratings because, my word. Wow. Credit to Leeds, man. Credit to Leeds. But Arteta found a way to get round this, man. I mean, oh, wow. Cam says, really poor game from us today. We were very lucky to get away with all 3 points.
Yeah.
Some of the players need to be benched or rested. Yeah, there is that. There is definitely that. Bertrand says, Arsenal's stressing me out on my birthday weekend. I know, brother. That's what I'm telling you. Look, I'm going to have to go and get the rum. I'm going to have to get the spirits out now, man. But Bertrand,
hey, guys.
I hope you have a fantastic weekend, birthday celebration today as well. His birthday was actually yesterday, but it's, we treat the whole weekend. Daniel saying it's 3 points. Tony, what's your thoughts, man? I'm going to get player ratings sorted out.
I mean, guys, that's as stressful a game as we've watched of late. I mean, it's interesting that midweek we watched an absolutely awful performance, and then we come back here with the full first team. This to me is saying that we need more strength in depth because it's quite clear that it's going to be too much for these guys, this starting 11, 12, 13 players to maintain this through the whole season. I mean, the World Cup break can't come quick enough for me. These guys need a rest.
Yeah, they do. And I think that the guy who should have not started today was Ben White. You probably could have rested. I mean, Saliba actually hasn't had a rest. And both of them were poor today.
Yeah.
So there's a case that Holding and Tierney and Tomiyasu and Gabriel should have started. There is a case for that. But look, I'm sure the manager can see what's going on now. Wow, just absolutely crazy. Lewis, what's your thoughts on this before we go into player ratings?
Where do I start, man? You can say it's a job done. Ellen Road is not an easy place to go. I was telling my Leeds friend, because he was saying for the last couple of days, Arsenal were going to come here and smash us. I was like, hold on a minute. Like, give your team a little bit of credit here. The way Leeds applied themselves today, they've got a lot to look forward to. And for us to just about win, we've got a lot of learning to do as well when it comes to teams that are going to press us for practically 90 minutes. We need to think of other ways of getting the ball down and playing. I think Ramsdale is the savior of the day. He made countless saves today. And I don't think we've talked about him near enough today.
Oh, we will. Player ratings is coming up, mate. We will.
You know what I'm saying? It was a day where he, for me, as I'm alluding to, is my man of the match.
Yeah,
like we don't get those 3 points without him.
Right, so guys, now we've been past that. Let's now talk about. Let's now do the player ratings. Right, okay, let me just get them up on the screen. And as always, guys, if you have your own opinions, just let me know in the comment section below. So I'm going to head off player ratings. I'm going to go with Ramsdale as an 8. He's my man of the match. He just bailed us out today. The amount of saves he made, especially the Struck save in the first half, it must have been frustrating for Bamford. Bamford must be wondering how on earth he came on in the second half and was not able to score. He even missed the penalty, but Ramsdale still went the right way. I'm not sure if you guys saw that. It was a horrible miss. No pace on it or anything like that. But Ramsdale still went the right way. I probably should give Ramsdale... Hold on, let me change that. I'll give him an 8.5. Yeah, sorry. I'm going to change his score to an 8.5. Ben White, I'm going to give a 5. I thought Sinistera got the better of him today. He rinsed him down that side. It was almost like watching Zaha play. And Leeds continued to just overload us on that side, and he couldn't do anything. And I think that's what was probably leaking onto the Saliba issues as well, because Leeds was 4 against 2, and Saliba and Ben White were on the back foot and outnumbered for most of the game. And you got to put that down to Leeds. Leeds was just overflowing us. And it wasn't until 25 minutes left that we went with 5 in the midfield and 3 at the back that Arteta started to sort of change that. It took a while for him to change that, but we were proper overloaded. And that's the reason why Saliba gets a 5 as well. It was just sloppy. He gifted Bamford a huge chance, gave away the penalty. I probably should give him actually less than that. But, you know, the fact that we won the game, I'm not giving a defender anything less than a 5. So for me, White gets a 5, Saliba gets a 5. Gabriel actually did too badly. If he got the red card, we'd be looking at maybe a 2 or a 3. But it wasn't a red card. And I think he actually played well. I think he outperformed these other centre-backs, which is the first time he's done this season. And also, he led the team in clearances as well. He had 7 clearances. So I'm giving Gabriel a 6. Tomiyasu didn't look comfortable at all. He looked unsure, giving the ball away. It was strange to even see him playing. I thought Tierney should have played on that side. I think Tierney should have started. And then maybe Tomiyasu should have started at right back. But he didn't play well today. And as I said, it just didn't look comfortable. Maybe because that was Leeds. Maybe because of the pace of the game. Maybe he wasn't ready for that. But either way, he didn't look comfortable on that side. Brings me to the midfield. Partey and Xhaka both a 5. Both of them failed to bring any kind of stability to the midfield. Sloppy in possession. Thomas Partey was awful in transition. Xhaka was missing. He was anonymous for most of the game. They didn't play well, those two. Odegaard comes out of it with some respect, getting a 6. He got not because he got the assist, but when Arsenal started taking the game over in the first half towards the last 20 minutes, it was him that was the big influence in the change of the side and the attacking aptitude, and Saka's goal as well. He was just the guy that got us going. But then when they took him off, we had nothing. The forward line, Saka gets a 7.5 because where did that goal come from? I mean, he took that so well. It was exceptional. Just a great finish. But did he even touch the ball in the second half? He was completely anonymous in the second half. I can't even remember calling his name. So he gets that grade solemnly on being a game winner. But he was missing for most of the game. Martinelli gets a 6, again, full of energy, but failed to influence the game. Jesus, he gets a 5. It was clearly his worst game as a gunner. I go with Tony Cox, and I say that he wasn't 100%. And then one has to ask, if he wasn't, why didn't Nketiah start this game? Probably because Nketiah played 3 days ago. But you know what Eddie's like. Then start Eddie and take him off after 60 minutes. If that's the case, burn Eddie out for an hour and then put Jesus on, not the other way around. So maybe I might have to drop Arteta a little bit for that. But I think what Arteta's come here and done is just so good that I can't drop him from an 8. I think it was mismanaged slightly in terms of the setup, the starting 11, and what he could have done in game. But I thought that Arteta was smart enough to dictate the flow of how this game ended up. And so he gets an 8. Arteta gets an 8. And that's my player ratings, guys. I'm going. Tony, are you ready? If not, I'll go to Lewis.
No, I'm fine, because actually I'm going to agree with pretty much everything you said, with the exception of Gabriel Martinelli, because I think he was very industrious. I think he got up and down a lot. So I'm just going to bump Martinelli up to a 7. But everything else, I'm pretty much in agreement with you.
Lewis.
I'm going to echo Tony, because I think Martinelli was, especially the second half, where he had the presence of mind to, run the ball into the corner. He was working his ass off up and down the pitch. He definitely deserves a higher rating than a 6. But, I already said just before that Ramsdale deserves man of the match. He made untold saves today. He bailed out his back four. And that's what he's there for. He did his job today. The last line of defense, boom, Ramsdale there, settles the back four down. Ben White looked tired. Saliba looked a bit tired. Gabriel's always a head case. Tomiyasu, like you alluded to, it looked uncomfortable at left back. Maybe it would have been better to play Tierney there, get some more minutes underneath his belt. Give him a start on Thursday night. Partey and Xhaka were really, really underwhelming today. Like that is Partey's worst game that I've seen in this season. And when he is the guy that you look to make things happen along with Odegaard. Yeah, he got the assist, but then Odegaard is a player that always floats in and out of games. So then you look behind you, you got Xhaka, who's, for me, I don't. Can anybody tell me what he did today? What did he do well? Because he's getting all these rave reviews, but in games like this is where we need him the most, more than the big games, in my opinion. He was missing today. He looked lost, along with Partey. Partey did not know what to do because the lead was so relentless. We couldn't find space for either of those two to get on the ball, and that had an effect on the guys going forward. I mean, Jesus, he really tried, but I can't remember. He only had one shot in the game.
Well, I mean, the worst thing was in the second half, Lewis, we only had 2 shots and none of them were on target.
That tells you how good Leeds were defensively. You have to give credit, and it was unfortunate. It's fortunate for us that we get the 3 points, but they'll look at it as an opportunity missed. But, you can only do what you can do. And the one moment of magic we did produce, we scored.
So, guys, sorry, go on, let me let you finish up.
I'll probably give it a 7.5 rather than an 8. Because I felt he needed to let the guys know that the game should have been managed a bit earlier in the game, like in the first half after the restart. Should have said to them, you know what, Leeds are going to do this. They're going to come at you. Just be a little bit more composed on the ball. Keep it moving. We don't really need to rush anything, but we played to what Leeds wanted us to play to, and that was the difference today.
So, guys, before I go to the people in the chat room, I just want to say a special mention, special mention to Bukayo Saka. He's been involved in 9 goals in his last 10 appearances for Arsenal in all competitions. He actually matches Gabriel Jesus with 5 goals and 4 assists for this season. He scored in his last 3 consecutive games. And he's, I believe, was his 50th goal for the club. Is that right? Is that right? Oh, sorry, 50th goal involvement. Sorry, 26 goals and 24 assists. He's the first player to reach that figure at the club since obviously Arteta has taken over. So that's the tail of the tape for Saka. So let's go to MG. MG says winning and playing poorly is what good teams do. Yes, that's what championship teams do, 100%. Bertram says, Apollo, Odegaard had a decent first half, but was committing too many. Everybody was committing turnovers, I agree. But it was everybody, mate. I don't think there was anybody that was being solid on the ball. The biggest problems we had was getting Xhaka and Partey into the game. And this is the reason why, Bertram, at half-time, I talked about the influence of Zinchenko. And I have said on my videos on this channel that he's the most intelligent player that we have, even more than Odegaard. I think his footballing IQ is way beyond anybody in this team. But that's just my opinion. But I think in games like today's where you really see his skill set missing and how it affects this team when we become unstuck. Because let's face it, this was a Hagler versus Hearns game. This is Hagler versus Thomas Hitman Hearns. Everything was just being thrown. Haymakers all over the field. And I'm surprised that the game kept the level of intensity it did leading up to the 90th minute. Had Arsenal not tried to slow the game down on various instances, these guys probably would have just collapsed from exhaustion. The intensity of this game was easily the most I've seen all season. It's the most. MG says, sorry, Tony, do you want to say something after that before I move on? MG says, my barber just asked me if we've aged 30 years after watching that game. I think we have, mate. I think we have. Victor says, Smith Rowe's injured and he's not back until February. So he's out. El Nene's not back until January. So that's where those. But again, still more squad depth to come from those two. Andrew says, this should be a reminder for Arsenal not to get too carried away. I don't know. I think this should be a reminder to Arsenal of of what it's going to take to win the league, because you have to. You're enemy of the state now. You're public enemy number one. Everybody has your picture on their wall. Everybody has their sights aimed at you. Every single team is going to want a piece of you, because you go onto Sky, BT Sports, Match of the Day, all the YouTubers that are not Arsenal fans, football terrorists. A lot has been said about him in the last week about people think he's too much of an Arsenal fan. Everybody is talking about us. We are the talk of the town. And we would expect to have the pressure that comes with it. Now, how that pressure rests on the youngest team in the league is anybody's guess. But we're finding that out as we go along. And these are the challenges which our saviour, Mikel Arteta, is going to have to work with. He's the man that's going to have to control that narrative. This is from, I think that's Randall Boswain, saying, that was a tough game, man. Glad to come away with 3 points. Cam says that the ratings are pretty good. Well, thank you, my friend. G saying, we had Lady Luck on our side today. Should have lost that game. I wouldn't go as far to say lose. I think, yeah, maybe you're right. Can't imagine what Leeds fans are feeling. We were poor, very poor, especially in the second half. Mistakes all over the place. Leeds did carry a very good job with the high press, playing good, sharp football, but somehow we won. Unbelievable. 10 games played and 9 won. Bertram saying Zinchenko is Partey's injury partner. From how I understand it, Bertram, he's not 100% injured, and it's all precaution. From what I was told yesterday from Colin, that he could have played today had Arsenal been short on numbers, but we've got a squad now, right? So we're not really short on numbers. But I believe he's just being played, not being played as a precaution, in the same way that they had to protect Partey a couple of weeks ago. So if it's again the right thing to do, then it's managing that sort of injury. And this is something I thought they should have done with Ben White today. Mark is just updating us on the Liverpool-Man City game. 0-0, 22 minutes to go. I hope Van Dijk is doing a job. In fact, I'm just going to go grab some rum, chill out, and then watch the game as soon as we finish. the stream. Andrew saying, I thought it was Jesus who was our savior. Oh, no, man. It's all Arteta, my friend. It's all Arteta. So, guys, I'm going to wind down the stream. Let's see what the other two guys are going to say as we close, as we go for closing comments. So, Tony, what's your thoughts on today overall?
So, the thing I want to point out is where we're at in the month of October. We knew at the start of this month the fixtures were ridiculous. So we're now 3/4 of the way through the month. I just believe right now the fatigue is kicking in. You know, we're playing every 3 days. I know we are rotating, but there are players who are still playing a midweek game and a weekend game. As you mentioned, Saliba, Gabriel have both played in midweek and weekend games. Xhaka has as well. You know, I would love for us to have a little bit more strength in depth right now. But it is what it is. You know, I think, you know, Martinelli, Saka could probably both do with a little bit of a break, which is going to be difficult when you go against a tough team like PSV and you want to just finish out the group. But let's hope we can, you know, carry the momentum. The spirit is there. You know, a rear guard action, but a rear guard action that we effected with a good result. You know, it's still a clean sheet. We've managed to keep a clean sheet. And as you mentioned before, you know, Leeds have beaten good teams already this season. So be optimistic. Let's hope we can give these boys a break. Let's see. I'm hoping Liverpool can do us a favour today. And, you know, I'm just hoping we can see out the month of October and get into next month. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Ah, good tackle. Yeah, I just hope we can see out and get to the World Cup top of the table.
Lewis, before I come to you, I have to say, look at the XG in that game. Look at what we've overcome. That's astonishing, that is. What's your thoughts, Lewis, on today?
It's a win where we can learn from. Going to hostile environments is never easy. And like it's already been said, Leeds have beaten some top teams at home, you know, and Lady Luck was definitely shining down at us. And it's another 3 points towards our overall target, and that's securing Champions League football. Anything other than that is a bonus. I do think, you know, there's certain players in the side that are very close to the red limit in terms of their playing minutes, and we're going to need the squad to pull together and you know, see out the rest of this month, because they're not easy games now. You know, when you're at the top, you're there to be shut down, and we've remained at the top. So not the best of performances, but you know, 3 points is 3 points, and I can be happy with that. But I feel that after the World Cup is done, and you know, we've got less games in the month, we should be okay. You know, should be okay.
So, guys, G says, let me just close out your comments for today. G says, were we really that bad? I thought it was more of a case of Leeds being excellent. They were well drilled. Game plan was spot on. They had a relentless energy. Best performance against us this season easily. It says quality stream as always, guys. Thank you very much, G. Cam says, ask Rafinha if he's still enjoying his decision to go to Barcelona instead of Arsenal. City will 100% lose today, as well as us winning like this, written in the stars. This season is different. G says this performance, but all was plain for us to see. As the second half progressed, not only were we not getting to some passes, we weren't even trying to get to them at times. Why? Tiredness. And Bertram says, we have been poor in midweek, and today I hope this ever. Yeah, it's again, it may be just because of that mental tiredness. And Tony said it, G said it, you're probably saying it as well, Bertram. But I think that there's a little bit of tiredness that is setting in now. Will they get Monday off? Will they get tomorrow off? Or will Monday be a spa day? They know sometimes, guys, they normally do spa days, which is you turn up at 8:30, you have your breakfast, and then at 9:30 you have a film room, and then after the film room, then they have a walk, what they call a walkthrough. Then they have lunch, and normally it's practice on a Monday. But when they have a tough game like this, then they just do what they call a spa day, and then they all have sort of treatment and whatever, and they don't try to do anything too energetic. So that would be my guess that what will happen tomorrow, and I hope it does, because after seeing today, I think we can all agree. So that's it from us at 101, guys. It's all over Ellen Road, and somehow Arsenal have held on to this win and have gone 4 points clear at the top of the Premier League, ahead of Man City, who's currently playing right now, and it's 0-0. So we'll have to see how that works out, guys. Thank you all for joining us today. You've been brilliant. You've been all amazing. You've been fantastic, and you've been the reason why this channel has been so successful. So hit that like button if you guys haven't done that, and we will catch up with you in the week rather. Speak to you guys later, man. Peace, and happy birthday to Bertram for this weekend.
Happy birthday, Bertram. Go Giants!